Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Huggy Show, a Sunday wind down stream before we head into the last week of 2025. Isn't it grand? So much has happened, so many crash outs, so many celebrations, so many victories, so many defeats, so on and so on, and so on and so forth. And um, few things I wanted to talk about.
The thing was cheaper. The bananas, $1.50 for seven.
Um, so the first thing is that when preparing for the stream today, I I was on Low Carb Crypt, and I was watching Eric going forth, having another chance at co-hosting the show with Jaffe. I mean, with Tech Protect. And again, he didn't have anything on the docket like Tech and other guest hosts had to go ahead and they had to carry the show. And I went and I was in chat and I was like, I was crazy bullying Eric, saying some really mean stuff, and I have to understand that I like if I have a philosophy of not using ad hominem attacks, using logic and whatnot. I should not be doing that to Eric. Eric is I should based upon his performance and not on his looks and his intelligence. Um so I I was really I got lost in the sauce and I do apologize on that. Eric Eric's been given chances to shine, and I will say this that he says that he's low energy and he blames himself for it, but he doesn't do anything to fix it. Factually speaking, if there's a woman on the panel, he will rise to the occasion in more ways than one. He did it with Zay, like in Nerd. If you look at Nerds, he done it before. He did his whole comedy stuff when trying to make Zay laugh when he was making fun of one buff weeb. Other than that, he didn't plan anything. They were going to talk about UFOs, and instead of like going into the articles and highlighting and researching, he just gave articles, say it was a docket, and then just didn't even bother to read it. That's not good. And I don't. And look, people value Eric. People value Eric, and I don't know if he's a mascot or like if, but I feel like there are people within the LCU that have whispered words to say about him. He tried to go on cast. He didn't do well on that. He was embarrassed by Denmark because Denmark wasn't going to give him an inch. He cried. He stress cried about the whole Lego movie. I don't even know if the Lego movie is going to come out. Um, he tried multiple ways, and I don't know if this is his last spot. Um, if if he wants to try to be on the show, like he has to try to put effort into doing the show. He has to lock in. But like I said, was a I was a, being a bully in text in the Crips chat, and I need to make a point to talk about the his performance and not his looks and his IQ. That I'm better than that. I to be honest, I think I also did that because I was trying to play up to the crowd. But I think people were ignoring me, and I think people were interested in talk about their own stuff. But real quick before I move on to other topics, the thing is that if people are voting you off of a show, that should be a barometer to say that you're not doing your due diligence. You know, you're not doing the best you can to do a show. And again, it's not fair. It's like a college. It's like a class project. It's not fair if other people put effort into it, and then you kind of come along your way with your have baked research, or you just going on Google and sending it in, and then expecting it to be a part of the project. No, you just last minute gave information that may or may not help the overall goal in mind. That's why he needs someone to be his like body double. He needs someone to help him like do everything because if he wants to be a part of it, you know, it again, it's I don't know if there are kid gloves when it comes to Eric. I don't know if people are being gentle with him inside his LCU because they don't want to make him sad. But and that's fine. It just
Does Greenhouse give bags or no?
people make mistakes too, and I think that
Really?
I think that Eric, if Eric wants to be wants to work in a movie theater, Eric wants to work in gaming. These are things that
This is fun, right?
you need to like with working in a movie theater. You need time management. You need to have responsibilities. You need to have
69.
a work ethic. If you're gonna make a game or you gotta
I always
develop a
thought they
game,
were more
you
expensive.
have to have
But if I got this from the cart,
you
it's
have to have
25 cents a banana.
you have to have a premise in mind. You have to have
They're big.
you have to work with a team. You have to do a lot of other stuff in order for the team
I know, but I only need one.
to work out. You know what I mean? Um,
So big. So sometimes they're
so I hope Eric does well for himself, and I hope that he's able to do well tomorrow. Hopefully end the year strong. But before I had watched Eric, I had watched Rebel or randomly. So Local Rebel. Oh, 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I was watching. So I was watching this, and then so Rebel has this thing with Pesci, who is a new who is a new person, a new intern in the LCU. So TLDR is that um so TLDR basically what happened was he wanted to he wanted to talk about the stuff that Gigi was going through when it came to Gigi talking about the whole fucking sitting on the necklace, and then her thing with Roxy coming on and shitting on Amberlyn Reed. Um, and then he was going to do a and later on in the video, he wanted to do a monologue, I guess, to say his goodbyes and stuff, and try to sell himself to the network, just so that maybe, just maybe, he could get a shot at being a host somewhere, somehow, get paid in a monetary capacity. Anyways, so I'll start this right here. Everything around 3 minutes, and let's go.
The Local Rebel, where in fact the show did live up to its name yesterday. I'm Sir Joseph Pesci, and I'm hosting here with Cat Lady. I know there's probably lots of questions. I'd actually like to bring people a little bit up to speed real quick, if possible. Is that damn song still going on?
Welcome to Rebel.
What the hell? Song's still going. For starters, Gigi's running the OBS, so I didn't know the song was still playing. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Local Rebel, where in fact the show did live up to its name yesterday. But unfortunately for the mastermind Gigi, the boss was extremely pissed off. And probably there's still a damn song going? What the hell is going on here?
So, again, they're trying to do a show, and then they're still playing the music. I don't know who controls the song. I don't know if it's Gigi, and I don't know if it's I don't know if it was Gigi, or I don't know if it's a Cat Lady, but he's trying to do a show. So we're getting a little cattiness going on.
No pause, breaking all the social laws. A rebel heart, they sing so loud.
You gotta dance with it.
I can't hear the song. Is that song over yet? Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the rocky start. I can't hear shit. Cat Lady's just laughing at me. Thinks it's hilarious. What's crazy to bring up the speed how we got to here was yesterday, 5 minutes before the show started, Gigi said basically she wasn't going to be around for the next couple days. It's on you and Cat Lady to figure everything out. This is before her viral performance yesterday. Now, Cat Lady, were you surprised how much attention everything got yesterday?
Yeah, I really was, and I was surprised where that attention was put.
And she goes, I'm surprised where the attention was put. Well, you know what's interesting is, I heard Josh on Rebrand, he said, why were you You're playing the damn song again? Dude, this is fucking bullshit. Turn that fucking song off.
That I can own who I am.
So hold on. Can we go back?
Is the LCU? Tommy's not here. Let me try that again. Hang on just a sec. Intern. Shh.
Dear God.
Shut the fuck up, intern. I'd hate for you to lose your role because your host thinks you're being obnoxious. Good motherfucker. Good morning, LCU! Now, started streaming back in May. Y'all remember? I remember. My hair still remembers. I appreciate the donuts, and we're going to get to those. Intern, if I have to ask you again, you will probably lose your role. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, when I started streaming,
Gigi is on her fucking is on her intern. Like she's using class. Is it classism? She is like relegating him to being an intern and stuff. It's like people who do that, like, they're really pissed off at the person. And I'm surprised Pesci didn't like go off. Be like, who the hell do you think you are? Type of nonsense. But he stood it because he wants that job in the LCU, so he has to eat shit and stuff.
Billy, Zay, I owe you guys. Y'all are real ones. This is because of you and my son. and the most amazing fucking co-host in the world. So, I'm a cunt. I'm a stuck-up, bitchy, manipulative, nasty cunt. I really am. But I'm not bitter anymore. Sobriety.
What do you mean Booster got banned, Wolf Girl? What happened now? I thought he was coming back. 1 second. Hold on. Golly gee willikers. Oh god, he got banned. Motherfucker got banned. Fucking 43 minutes into the stream. All I ask. There's no way.
Yeah, true. It is
Got
kind of a
banned.
happy medium.
Turn me up!
4P super chatted $26.62. I got banned by Gino within the hour of you unblocking me, Keem. I'm just a Christian. I'm not a bad person.
I don't know what you did, Dean. I'll talk to Gino later. Again, I lightly looked into this animal abuse claim, and all I saw was a video of her leaning back in the chair. She was this high from the ground and dropped a fully grown cat. And that's not animal abuse. If it was a kitten, yes. If it was a puppy, yes. But a cat that can jump freaking up to the ceiling, like
A vessel sleep super chatted $20. Aren't we getting this confused with foodie booty? ALR is safe, yo.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. Look. All I'm saying is receipts or it didn't happen. All right. And I can't help.
I'm gonna like again, if this is regarding Emmeline Reed, you have here's a problem with Amberlyn Reed. There are a lot of people that have receipts on her. There's a lot of stuff. There is a treasure trove of stuff on that's the problem when you it's not as simple as there's haters or whatnot. There are people that document every little thing that's happened with her. Hell, you could even go with your mama. I bet you your mama has majority of the stuff on Amber. And I'm not familiar. I think Megan goes over Reed too. This is the problem. There could be skeletons in the closet that you can't really sweep away. This could be a humongous weak spot. Sure, they kind of sort of swept the whole Mike situation and whatever. I mean, people know it, but fucking Keem is who doesn't care, honestly. It was a long time ago. To Keem, that's his friend, whatever. Boogie vouched for him. He's not going anywhere. It doesn't matter. Mike is off the board when it comes to any type of reparations or reprimands. But Amberlyn, as I said, she has her people. She has channels dedicated to her. These are not just haters. So again, if there is something majorly happening, you will get receipts. The thing is that will people listen? Will Keem listen? And will he swallow? Will he see it and not give a fuck about it because the money is good? I bet you this. If within the very first week of Bus, with Reed, Sweet Tea, and a Scooter, with the help of Keem and Mike, if the thing is profitable, she is not going to get any issues done to her. No one, you could go with the hardest detractor ever, right? And the receipts could be damned. They could be at 4K 60 frames a second, having her do something shady, and they're not going to care. But again, when you bring in someone like Reed into the picture, expect there to be an onslaught of fucking people having eyes on your channel and maybe not being so kind with the criticisms and whatnot. Okay, it's just it's the same thing with fucking like the Wink stuff. It's also, but fine. Like, but again, like Wings is a perfect example. Wings had a lot had a lot of shit on his plate, and they were able to, deal with that. So, but again, hope if something if there are receipts, let's see if he listens to it. Let's continue.
But to think that this is kind of a distraction from your mistakes, Booster, because we had a meeting again today and you weren't there.
Because I went in the group chat.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you are.
were.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are. We added you back. You're in it. It called you.
DM that account right now.
Okay.
And see it. That's the dead account.
Did I add the wrong account?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, fair enough. All right, fair enough.
I literally added both of you in the host chat saying I'm ready for the group meeting whenever.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so that's on us. But you still have a punishment for running away. You have a punishment for missing that meeting. So let's
Good luck with that.
let's get into the booster punishments.
Oh, he said good luck with that. That's wild.
Every TTS will be 5 jumping jacks for the entirety of the stream.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Wait. No, wait. A shout out to. Wait, hold on. Is it? Hold on. He didn't get banned. Hi, Danny. He didn't get banned. Well, whatever the okay, I just saw this and I just saw the most basic. Look at fucking Booster. Booster's like, nah, son, I'm good. Wait, hold on. I need to get this. Wait, come on, bitch. Oh. Yeah. What was it? Oh, let me go to Batgirl. Let me go to Gidgy. What else do I have? Nightmare. Do I have Weeb on this? I don't know if I have Weeb. When Angie? Is Angie here? I'll do these. I may do more. But we're just standing up for himself before GTs. Okay. I like that. Come on. Let's go. Let's
I
continue.
mean, you're good.
I'm good. I stuck with my principles. I'm not getting punished for it.
Okay, buddy. Retard.
Yeah. See, that's what we're punishing you
I'm
for.
gonna stand on
You
my
can-
principles. All right.
Want or appreciate it.
or two, and then they'll forget, and then he'll message them and they'll reply, and then inevitably those relationships will fall off and he'll go back to being a hermit with no friends, nobody.
Oh, he wants to be written on your body. Get those jumping jacks. At this point, the only way he's coming back is if he's doing jumping jacks nonstop for 2 hours straight.
Ah,
Can I?
Live chat. Sorry.
Oh my God! Yes.
What?
Mohawk. Oh, taking so long.
God, sorry.
Mohawk with the mullet back end, bro.
Do it. Do it.
Hey, Mr. Hollywood. What's up?
Hello, sir.
Like, just.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hey,
say, bro.
I wanted to see what the deal was. Okay, whatever. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I just have one thing to say, bro. If Amberly is not gonna fucking last in this universe,
I know that. Does he know that?
Dude, all Keem thinks is, oh, I'm gonna get some money. I'm gonna. No, you're fucking not, bro. You're gonna have you're gonna have her for like a week. It'll be like the fucking old Queens days, you know? Oh yeah, all these people are gonna be perfect. They're gonna fit, and then bam, they all fucking for Tina. You know? I don't know. If I'm wrong, I want you to call me out on that, okay?
What to say the longevity of it? No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not even gonna call you out on it because because again, they are going to micromanage her. They're going to make sure that she has everything. It's like a diva, okay? The only
Oh.
thing is that allegations that coming from her past, they like he wants receipts, right? So with those receipts, is she going to accept those receipts? Because again, it seems like in the LCU, you could you could shoot someone in the middle of the street and they're not going to say anything. Because as long as you
You
make
could
the money,
drive.
that's all that matters.
You could drink and drive and get away with it.
Yeah, you could do that. You could fucking you could ban all the donators from a show and still
Okay.
come back.
This is why I'm saying this though, right? Because I don't know if you was this Beauty Beauty or was this her? I'm sorry, I'm really horrible with the names in Girl World. 'Cause I'm not really in that
I
community.
don't know Girl World that well. I don't. The only
But
I do
one
have
of them,
people.
that Girl World, like last year, like when Queens first started up, and like they were like, "Oh, Kim's gonna see my lady parts," and I don't know if we're allowed to say that on YouTube. Like oh yeah, Kim want to see my lady bits. And he said I sent her a video. I can't fucking tell if that was Chantel. If that was the other one.
Yeah, like I said, that I'm not sure about because the Girl
Yeah.
World's very like I leave Girl World alone. I
Yeah.
leave that side of it because I don't know that well. I don't. That's dangerous waters.
Yeah.
But
The thing with Rebels, right?
yeah,
Look, I get it. Like Gidgey's trying to be more of like the leader role. Like, hey, like but I'm sorry, this intern is fucking lit though. He's keeping the show in a really good pace.
you talking
I don't
about
agree with
Pesci?
all of what this intern's saying, but I do have to say though,
Mm-hmm.
and I do think that like he does bring up some valid points.
Okay, like what?
All right, like I believe it was like yesterday. Fuck, I'm kind of sorry. Oh, damn it! I had it in my head a second ago too. I was gonna come up here and I was gonna say, oh no, he was just telling Gidgey. He's been like, I feel like he's trying to push Gidgey in the right direction, right? Like he's being more of like, because like I'm sorry, I love you, Cat Lady, but Cat Lady's more of like a pushover. She's more of like a yes person. Gidgey doesn't have that kind of like push, like somebody pushing her to being like, you know what I'm saying, to, like test the waters with her. Like this guy kind of like gets in her face and be like, "Do you believe like why do you believe in that?" Like, "Oh, I'm gonna push you on this, Gidgey." But then she gets upset to the point where she's threatening him.
Oh yeah, she's like you're an intern. If you don't stop, I'm going to take you away. Like he's a child with a toy.
You don't have that power, Gidgey. That's Keem's job.
I
Like,
of course.
Scooter literally had to make a fucking announcement that said, "Hosts are not allowed to fire people. Only Keem is. Do not ask to be an intern from a host."
Well, like I said, I like Gidgey. I really do, but Gidgey
Oh, I do too.
is petty.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, instead of like being upset that this person's testing the waters, like I think fucking challenge him. You know, like you told me, like you tell me. You know, challenge this person. Make entertaining content out of that with Rebels. You know,
Yeah,
like
but
I love Rebels, but I feel
but
like it's missing that. Sorry.
no, I like all throughout the thing. He's like, I wanted to do a monologue. I wanted to tell the people I love them and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
that's not how you like. You do that when you are about to leave, or you do that when I don't know, like it's just where you're gonna monologue, then you're gonna talk about something. You're gonna talk about Gidgey, and then you're gonna like take callers or something like that. Like I'm confused at that. That sounds like a very mishmash plan.
Oh,
And
on my
hi,
end
Chrissy.
or Gidgey's end?
On Pesci's end.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is that
Is that what
Gidgey,
my name was? Pessy?
what?
The guy that's with
Yeah,
Gidgey. I'm sorry that I've never heard his name said out loud, so that's why I'm kind of like, oh,
his name is Joe Pesci.
Joe
That's his
Pesci.
name,
Okay.
right? But the thing is, it's that Gidgey was trying to, we're trying to quell the fire regarding the whole about the necklace. Like she was trying to say that she was trying to do controversy instead of trying to glaze. Like she was like, I'm being so nice to people. I need to stop being nice to people. Or whatever the case is. My criticism is that you don't have to talk about the necklace. Who cares? Like it's a nice. Well, you guys say it's a nice necklace. I hopefully one day I get one, and then that's it. But then when I look at Queens, like Queens was like, oh, Gidget's not making any money. Gidget, they don't make enough money to support buying one of the chains at retail price. You know, Gidget's mad at this. Like, and it's like, one, why do you do this to yourself, Gidget? Like, why? Like, you have people give disrespect you so much. You have people say that you were not good enough. Like, you you didn't help Queens. Even if that's true, it's like that they're belittling you regarding rebels. Like,
Yeah.
granted, she's carrying the show with Cat Lady. Look at if you look at the stream, she doesn't say much. She's like she gives Cat Lady the nod to talk. It's not like Cat Lady tries to be like, but wait, I have something to say. She is driving that show. She's driving it, okay? If she had better co-hosts, then sure. But to have this whole stream be relegated to the theme song being played more than it should have been. Pesci getting mad at the fact that oh no, Gigi like sunning Pesci by saying you're an intern, you don't talk. Okay, you wait for grown people, you wait for grown folk to talk. Kind of tap dancing with Phantom. Okay, then talk about her controversy with Queens, and then the end of the stream, it was just all about, were you trolling me? Were you trolling me? I hope you're not trolling me. Oh my god, I've been trying to do this, this, and this, and then that was it.
Oh, dude. Well, it's like that's the thing. Like, if you feed into it, like that's what I've kind of learned about being on the LCU shows, like popping in and whatnot. Like, if you give into what the chat is saying or what people around you are saying, then it's like that's something I had to learn like the other day. You know, when I popped up on Cash, I got to learn. You know, instead of being trolled and kind of letting it get to me, the whole Denmark shit, bro. I should just been like, you know, like you said.
Like, look, if wait, you mind if I go over that with you? since I have you here, hold on. I
Oh yeah,
want
let's
to
fucking do it. That's over. I want. That's also another reason why I want to came up here. I wanted to bring that up.
1 second. I'm going to show this off. Okay.
Can you let me
1
switch to
second.
my computer real quick?
Go. I have this set up. Go. 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 Go.
Okay, hang on. It's Discord's loading.
Do your thing. I have to load it up. 1 second. All right, buddy.
Yeah, man, thank you. Look, give me a second to like hook up my headphones real
Do your
quick.
thing. Do your thing.
Nah, probably with
Yeah, you see, I don't
Lane.
have like. I usually use like wired headphones, like
It's really-
dedicated headphones for my setup
Let me give you.
that are like wired to my computer. But they broke, so I'm kind of using my like my Beats.
Thank you, Gidge. Appreciate it.
Got you. No, listen. I love Gidgey. I love Gidgey's spirit. I love like Gidgey said some edgy shit, and she said some really edgy fucking gamer words. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I don't like people will disagree with me, and that's fine. But I was speaking with one buff weeb. Okay, one buff weeb himself was like, I don't think she's racist. She's edgy, but if she was truly racist, she wouldn't be messing with people of different colors and ethnicities. So I'm not the one saying it. Buff is saying it too, and if you're gonna say that Buff's words are not valid, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. So I saw that point of view. So
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
Hello?
right on time, buddy. You're right on time.
Okay, so you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Sorry, my Discord
Maisie,
keep on glowing.
Maisie, if you want to come in, and you're more than welcome to at any time, dear. You're more than welcome to. I know it's Sunday and whatnot, but you're more than welcome to. Anywho, let me go, and then I will put this on. Let me share my screen. So we could do it. So Gidget comes in.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Sounds like a whole load of BS.
So this is what. Thank you for the $10, Zeepish. This is what I'll say. I will give him a chance because he's been honest. We've had some very uncomfortable conversations behind the scenes where we've been real with each other, right? We have, and it's nothing like mad or nothing. Just being truthful about when he first came in here. We had to bury the hatchet. We had a lot of talks or whatever. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say this is true. I'm gonna give it.
Okay.
I'll let y'all know. With that being said, we have a third co-host, Silver Knight, right here, who's trying to audition for him.
Yo, what's up?
Fucking cash.
What's up, Silver Knight?
What's good, gang?
Yo, give me a second to get my.
Actually, let me do this real quick. Hold on.
I hate the way I fucking sound. This shitty ass mic, bro. I gotta get a new one.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do this because I don't like. I know that you showed your face, but I am not. I would rather keep my homie's identity private. Hold on. There you go. 1 second.
You want me to send my PFP so you just put it over it
I'm doing it right
double
now.
night?
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
I've showed my face on my channel, so it's cool.
Yeah, I know, but whatever. Fuck you.
I appreciate you, man. My fucking camera on.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. It's such a stupid rule. I've had a fucking day.
I know, right? It's just I'm tired. Why do you don't need to hear my voice. You don't need. Look, I will say this. I will say this. There's certain people that could get away with the rule. I think.
I've gone away with it, but for Ken, I do it for Ken because I've been when I interviewed Ken before, I had my camera on.
Which is good. For me, I'd be like, listen, can I not put my camera on, guys? Please, please. I think I could get away with it. I think, but I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying people could get away with it. But let's continue.
Hey, yeah, man. Nah, fuck. For Ken, I took and turn on my camera for him.
But what about me? What the
How's
fuck
it going,
do I do,
guys?
bro?
What's up, bro?
Denmark, I like you, bro.
That's me.
But
Hello, everybody. Hello, it's me. Or do they see me? Oh shit! No, you put an image over me, right?
Yo, Huggy. They don't see me. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing? Oh,
Doing pretty good.
You scared-
We're going over. We're actually gonna go over something I did on the LCU. Yeah, I'm
Hold
on the
up.
chopping block.
Denmark was being
Why?
a
What
bully.
happened?
Was being a bully. The Silver Knight. But let's
Yeah,
continue.
Denmark was trying to bully me, bro. Like he was trying to like. I would have to say more like he was trying to like caught like kind of like I don't fucking know the word I'm trying to describe, but he was trying to be like more masculine in the situation.
Let me put her in the bedroom. Hold up. She got a little startled when sound all of a sudden got elevated. Come on, baby girl.
Oh, my baby.
Come
Here,
on.
let me play him.
Like low key, motherfucker. You've seen what I've looked like before.
Nah, I haven't, bro. This is the first time, gang. But what's up? What you about to say? My bad, bro. I cut you off.
Bro, what the fuck is going on with Scooter? Like, you're supposed to go to Florida or something? You chickened out?
I mean, it was just explain what happened, gang. You feel me?
Sorry about that.
No
My internet
stupid
was cutting out,
questions.
dog.
No stupid questions, bro. What's up? You said
Wait,
you
wait,
like
what did
me.
he say?
I mean, it was just explain
He
what
said,
happened, gang.
"We already
You feel
we
me?
explained it, gang."
No
My internet
stupid
was cutting out,
questions.
dog.
No stupid questions, bro. What's up? You
No, I think he said no stupid questions. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna cool this down the middle. You know me, Silver.
Yeah.
Like that, like.
Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah.
I gotta mute myself.
Okay.
Hey, what? How long have you been on?
I just got on. 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, because my mom just left, so I didn't. I haven't been checking on social media. Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I was talking about Eric. You know Eric, right? Right, Maisie?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah, I was talking about Eric. I was talking about Eric wasn't prepared today. Again, he wasn't prepared.
Trying to get a thing in the cabinet. Yeah, Eric. Eric.
He wasn't prepared.
I don't. He's 25. He sleeps in the same bedroom with his mom, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he does.
And he has no entertainment value whatsoever. So I don't know how he even got in the first place. I'm a little confused about how their casting decisions, right?
Well, listen, I will tell you, a server could attest to this. You want to give Eric a boost in his energy? Just put woman on panel. That's it. If you
I don't think there's anybody in the LCU other than Zay that is not going to get him rizzed up.
Well, like I said, it could be like this man. Like I let's just say Zay came onto Krebs. I think he would be like, yeah, hi Zay, how you doing? But since it was with two guys, you're like, oh, I'm bored. But I'm gonna hold on to that thought. I want to get Silver's thoughts on this. Maisie, I shared my screen on my Discord if you want to watch it. But let's go.
said you like me, bud. What happened?
Bro, I like you, but like you saying a lot of shit, bro. Like
About
Queens.
You. Oh, about Queens. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, bro.
Update me.
Shit, it's been like months, right? Because you're a little late on that shit, my heart. Yo, what else?
Hey
you
man,
wanna,
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm busy
confront
touching
me
grass,
about?
bro. I'm back, bro. I haven't been around in a long fucking while, bro. I'm finally back. How's it going, Ken?
Living the dream, bro. Like I said, just coming off an awesome Christmas. You know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah, I came up here to want to say hi. I haven't seen Ken or you in a while up together, and I was like, fuck it, I gotta come up here and say hello.
Hell yeah. How's your time in the SCU been since you came back?
It's been okay, man. I'm not doing anything on my channel right now. I've just been busy.
Yeah, I got.
That's your first. By the way, that right there. I will say that mentioning it, like I don't know what the rule is about. You were kind of self promoting just a tiny bit. No one really gave a fuck about. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It was a sort of self promote, but I was like, I stopped myself though.
Yeah.
I have a question that I've been wondering for a minute now, right?
I didn't get to
long
see
have
the
you been in
screen
sex
because I'm on a
offender registry
mobile,
for?
so I can't really run both things at the same time, or you're going to hear it through the mic.
No, that's fine. Just watch it. It's fine. You don't have to watch the thing on Discord. You could just watch on the stream, and stuff.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
How long have you been at the sex offender registry for?
Okay, right there. Why are you asking? So
No.
why asking several? How long have you been in the sex offender registry? What the fuck are you
Okay.
doing?
This is the most like fucked up thing you could say to me. I'm sorry, bro, but like, whether it's a joke or not, you shouldn't be joking about that shit, bro. Like that's how you destroy people's lives on the internet. Like I'm from commentary, bro. We wouldn't be if you said that to somebody. That's like fighting words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how long? Like Maisie, I don't know if you can hear me. How would you like? Do you have sons or daughters?
Do I have what kind of orders?
Do you have sons or daughters? Like, do
Oh,
you
I
have
have a son, and I
Okay,
have three granddaughters.
let me ask you something. If someone came up to your son and said, I have a question. How long have you been on the list?" How would you feel?
I think that it would. I mean, like that's hard to pull off as a joke. Is
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to pull that. I don't know how you would pull that off. That is fighting words right there.
Yeah, he calls Silver a fucking. How it says that he's calling him a child toucher. What are you doing? First of
Okay,
all,
this is
yeah.
this was what really pissed me the fuck off because, dude, like I've been on YouTube for like a fucking year and I did commentary. I've done commentary. I've done a lot of shit. I know the one thing is if you're gonna if you're gonna say some fucked shit like that, you better have some fucking receipts, Denmark. Because, bro, like that is the most fucked up shit you can accuse somebody of. Like that could damage my fucking life. I'm a fucking uncle, you know. I'm a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Oh no, of course. I listen. I'm mad for you, buddy. You know that.
I know you're
First
mad
of
for
all,
me, but I'm just furious because first of all, like I don't fucking interact with anybody underage on fucking the line. I don't even like if I see. I don't even go on fucking game lobbies, like public lobbies on Fortnite or shit like that, because that's like because I fucking know there's gonna be kids there.
now I'm look now look. I'm looking at Silver right now. He's a good-looking guy. Nothing
I'm not.
screams. Nothing screams list. He's just wearing a hoodie, glasses, and whatever. That's it. Now
Yeah.
again. Now
For anybody
again.
that's gonna go back and watch this VOD or bring it up, just remind you the reason why I have the blur on because like I live at home and I don't want like my fucking background to be seen for people's privacy.
No, fuck. Listen, if anyone gives an issue about the blur, they can SMD. Okay, that stands for suck my dick. That's an SMD, my guy. Like blur, it's okay to blur. It's your house, it's your room. You do whatever you want. You're not gooning. You're not booster. You're not like
Yeah,
error.
bro,
You're
it's
not
like
being.
and when I talked to Huggy about this yesterday, the audience that are listening or anybody that's going to be listening to this in the future, it's like, bro, it's like at first, I think Denmark felt threatened, like, and that's why I think he's going into this like, oh, I'm going to attack him for how he looks. I'm going to attack him for everything about him. And poor Ken, look at Ken in the background, like, bro, Ken's trying his hardest to be in the middle of this because like he's friends with me and Denmark. But he's also like, Ken, so he's more reasonable about this kind of thing.
Someone says, "quote I would say I'm still unregistered. Thank you." It, I if It's I know you're trying to be fucking petty or whatnot, but people could take that and clip it and be like, oh, maybe he's telling the like I understand where you're coming from with this, like you're trying to be an asshole about it, but when it comes to certain things like that, I wouldn't fuck with it. I would be mad. But let's
I
continue.
wouldn't be
So
fucking with, like, 'cause that's not a joke. That's like a threat. That's like you're threatening my fucking life. You know,
no, I'm
like,
not talking
bro,
about the unregistered stuff. I'm talking about you saying I'm unregistered. Like, thank you. Like, you could joke. Like, I understand you trying to be an asshole about it, but it's like no. Just say no. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you retarded? That type of things. But don't worry. I'll tell you what I told Silver what I would say to him. You'll see what I would say.
Yeah.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh, come on, man.
Well, you know,
Come
and
on, man.
I think that a lot of the people that just throw things out like that just have limited vocabularies and they can't come up with better insults. Like if you're doing kind of a spar match with somebody word wise, you don't have to drag in claims that could potentially get you sued, right?
Also, another thing about the LCU, like, that's what, like, I've seen him falsely accuse people like all the fucking time. Like, I've seen, like, I'm from commentary, and I saw like what happened when Leafy did that shit, and he got called out for it. When other fucking people got called out for it, dude. Like, that's the one fucking thing, man. You don't go after someone like that. Like, you using those type of terms on fucking YouTube, those are fighting words, in my opinion.
Of course.
Especially in today because of all the legislation that's going down and how they're coming after self-harm and harm to kids and ED channels and stuff like that. That's why I did a video earlier today, Huggy, talking about how I think that Team's strategy is to purposely put those three people on that show so that they will self-destruct because if he has this idea that there's going to be, well, he's kind of basing it on Sun Tzu, right? Hunters and farmers, but he's calling it wranglers and locals, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is who's the wrangler in that scenario? If you have Amber Lynn, Sweet Tea, and what's the other guy's name?
Scooter.
Scooter. They're all cows.
Booster, I'm sorry.
Listen.
I know. I always get those two confused. That's why I have to ask.
Look, Scooter. Listen, if let's be. I'll say this real quick, and then we continue to the thing. That show is not going to. That show is not going to survive. That show is not going to survive. I'll tell you why.
Oh, it's dead on arrival because Amber Lynn's already getting scared off the platform.
Dude, she's not gonna last, bro. Like, I was just telling Huggy this last night, bro. She can't handle it. She cannot handle like any form of criticism. And don't get me wrong, I've gotten criticism and I've took it the wrong way before myself, but I'm trying to better myself on that. She can't. She's been on this shit for years.
It's even worse than that, though. She can't even handle like a normal work week. And even though they're only required to do like a 15-hour work week,
They need to do more than that. You have to get a show. I worked on docket teams for the LCU, and let me tell you, it's a lot more work than just going up there and saying, "Oh, we're going to do this today." No, I've talked to docket teams. I've worked on docket teams. You have to get with your docket team. You have to find stories to talk about. You know, it's like, and that's before you're on camera.
Yeah, but it's roughly 10 hours of actual screen time, unless you're being forced to jump on all the other shows. Like, what the hell is going on with Gitchy? But we'll get into that later, I guess. So really, but we're talking about a woman who basically only does Amber Lynn Reed only does content like once a week, if at all. And she's been like this for years. So how is she all of a sudden going to adapt to that kind of schedule?
Not only that, but like, dude, they're gonna try to like, Keem's gonna have to go in there and be like, hey, it's gonna be like a Coppercat situation, in my opinion. You're gonna have someone that's not gonna want to be there. They're gonna like not show up for the whole time, and then Keem's gonna get upset and be like, well, I put all this time and effort into Amber. and I've been wanting to have her for a year, but then we're like, it's just not gonna work out. Like, I can already see it. Anyways, hey Helgi, can we finish this? I'm sorry, I gotta go soon.
Okay, no problem.
He's a cool dude.
Bro,
I wouldn't
I'm
be
sorry.
fucking talking, bro. Your fucking friend over there, though. He was on the he had I don't know, CD-ROM 2.0.
Ooh, beast. That shit already got cleared.
Yeah, fucking
All right, let's
beast, bro.
pause this
He
shit.
was fucking yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is about the B shit. Yeah, he said that shit got squashed. No, it fucking didn't. You know what happened? I fucking called Denmark out in the VC the night before, right? I said, hey, your friend LA Beast there has some shit in his Discord server. You might want to get rid of that link. Denmark said, haha, that's like, bro. And then the next day, that fucking Discord server's gone when Scooter and them were trying to get receipts. So now nobody knows what happened in that Discord.
Fucking Roblox YouTuber, bro. Like, you want to say I'm on the fucking second list, bro?
Oh, that shit hurt, bro. I think how many years, bro? 4, 5? Come on, gang.
That's terrible. That's absolutely
Notice how
fucking
he used to denying it.
Tell me not on the fucking list, Silver. Tell him.
Bro, I would never be on that fucking list.
Okay, good.
Bro.
Nah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You just look like it. You feel me? It happens. My bad. I'm sober, bro. So
What the fuck? Because I have a fucking beard, bro. Like,
I got a beard too.
Bro,
he's just mad he can't grow facial hair, bro. Tell him.
Bro.
Nah, bro.
God damn it, bro. No,
This
man.
is like-
I'm glad you had a good Christmas, kid.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful, beautiful time. I'm pissed off.
Always Ken, right? What about me? What the fuck did I do, bro?
Hey, look, bro.
Oh, there he goes
honestly,
again.
If this show's gonna be good, it's gonna be because of me and Silver Knight. That's
Hey,
all I'm
Huggy.
saying.
Yes, sir.
Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah,
There he goes again. Little insecure Denmark over there is upset that he's not getting the attention because I went over to Ken. I said, hey, Ken, like, I'm trying to change I'm trying to wrangle the conversation over to something else. But little Denmark still got his feelings hurt.
So should I just leave? Like, come on, bro.
No.
Man, you know what the
Oh,
worst
there
is,
he goes,
too?
threatening.
When we put in our report card, great job, Silver Knight. Great job, Ken. What the fuck, bro?
He's gonna call out
no,
every single person that came on here, but you.
I can't be no, bro. I'm just gonna come up here and say, bro, like, it's interesting seeing like, it's been fucking wild month, bro. Like, I met Keemstar this month in Boogie.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I have seen you before. You were the guy who made fucking Keem and Boogie, bro. I forgot. You were the motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
Dollywood.
I went to fucking Dollywood, right? I was looking for Sweet Tea because I was trying to hook her up with my buddy. My buddy was single. I was like, yo, I was like, Sweet. Okay, pause it.
Dude, why would you?
It's a joke. It's a joke. I wasn't actually trying to do that. I joked with my friend.
You do that to your buddy.
No,
bro.
no.
Come on,
Fucked
bro. That's like,
my friend is. Sorry, Cuggy. So, my friend's been single for a long time. I thought maybe like Sweet Tea would be an older, experienced woman. She could show him the ropes.
Oh my
You're a
God.
demon. You're a demon.
bro, he's got low fucking
Give
self
him a gum job, bro.
Maybe like Sweet Tea needs a fucking, stepdaddy.
How the fuck was that gonna help his self-esteem? Wait, let me give you a bitch with no teeth and a limp arm, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, gang.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
Let me give you a Lithuanian hooker, bro. Nice. Bang.
I gotta ask you, did they know you were coming?
No. It was completely random.
It's kind of weird.
I want to
bro.
premise this. Well, I did not know they were coming. So me and my buddy, we planned out a month ahead of time our trip, right? Because like we both have to work. And Saturday was the only day we could have met up and go to Dollywood, right? And so like then me and my buddy were like, oh, let's do that Saturday. Well, I'm waiting in line. No, this is the day before they go to Dollywood. I see Key make a post saying, "Oh, I'm working with Sweet Tea. We're going to go to Dollywood, right?" So I just want to preference that I wasn't like, I was just a random fan walking around the park with my buddy, and then we ran into Keemstar. I walked out of the gift shop, and there Keemstar was.
No,
Oh, no.
Happenstance.
Yeah, I don't want people thinking that I was stalking Boogie or Keem. No, we had a great conversation. I was wearing my LCU hoodie, and they were it was nice meeting them. I'm just a fan. I'm not a weirdo. I don't do. I live a fucking hour away from up Dollywood, right? And a month before that, I was already talking to my buddy about going for the Christmas lights because they do the Christmas lights from December to January. Well, work was going to get really busy, so we're like, all right, we'll go at the beginning of the month. So then it's not going to be so busy if it would be towards way closer to Christmas.
Okay.
No, I got you.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
If we have 5 yellows, will you shower?
Like he's cutting the content. He's like, no one's paying attention to me. So he's like,
dude, I got donations for his ass. No one was giving donations when I was telling the fucking story. But then he's like, oh yeah, go take a shower. Bro, I got you 3 fucking yellows, Denmark. So I hope your report card looked good, buddy. Yeah, what the fuck?
Come on, bro. Well, the problem is we're not going to show it here. This isn't Nerds with fucking Eric and Lisi. We're not doing that Gooner content. We're not doing that. I refuse.
Nah, bro, we're not
Fuck
trying to
that.
see it, bro. I just want to make sure you shampoo for once, gang. Fuck it.
My hair is just fucking greasy, dog. I tried washing it today. Like, it's just how it is, bro. Like, I've got to get it
Can we
fucking
pause
cut.
this? You're a good dude.
Okay. I did take a shower that day, and I took a shower just now. I suffer from eczema. So my shit is
Eczema.
dry as fuck.
It's pronounced eczema.
Eczema, yeah. Thank you. Bro, I showered. I get it, my glasses are dirty.
You get fried, bro. Everybody get fried, including me. Oh,
You give Harry Potter run for money. I'd quote your Chamber of Secrets are, but go to Azkaban by.
Oh, and now we're yellow. What the fuck is 2 out of 5?
This guy's definitely on a list.
Thank you so
Yes,
much
sir.
for the 10 or the yellows. Appreciate it.
3 more fucking yellows. Let's hit it, bro. Come on, gang. Yes, sir.
Guys, if you want to see him take a shower, if you want to see him take a shower, put some shampoo conditioner in that hair and comb it the fuck out, getting those knots out, all that shit. Something called deodorant you're just going to go like this with. It feels amazing.
For a red donut, he's going to remove the lights, bro.
Come on, bro. It's fucked up.
Bro, come
it's
on,
fucked
man.
up. It's fucked up.
I know. I gotta get a haircut, bro. I'm trying.
Bro, I
I'm
need a
really
fucking
trying to get
haircut. I'm balding and I still need a haircut. That's how fucked up I am. Like, let's just be honest, right? Because this
Bro,
shit's
I'm gonna
all
be
like
honest. Like,
fucked up.
I don't really take good care of my hair. I need to get it fucking cut and then get it that's what I usually fucking do. I get it short so I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah. Like I said, when I was in the army, I just stayed with a buzz cut. Oh shit.
This guy was in the Jet Nepstein files. Trust me.
Bro.
Wait,
that's
pause this.
terrible. That is terrible.
What the fuck? Like, the Jeff Stein... Who the fuck types this shit, bro? What the fuck? Huggy, did you... Like, that was kind of funny, the Harry Potter diss at me. I gotta
I
give
know.
that credit for whoever wrote that.
Well, it's
I'm too young. Bro, I'm too fucking young to be in those files. I'm 23, dog.
Nah, bro. Nah, you are the files, but you wanted the redacted ones, but you the one got touched. Nah,
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
like this man is like really pressing.
Dude,
And
he
it's like,
he applies that I'm a pedophile, and then he also applies that I'm touching. Like, I got touched myself. Get a fucking middle ground.
if this was anyone else, he would not be doing this.
Dude, he's doing this because he knows that he knows I'm a fucking viewer, and he thinks that he can no. But here's the thing, Denmark, I'm gonna fight back.
Come on, bro. That's
Look,
terrible.
Denmark.
That is
I know
terrible.
what they did to you, dog, but we're not gonna get into that shit, bro.
Hey,
So I've been raped. Fuck it, bro.
At least I got you guys 2 10s, bro.
You know what's fucked up?
I'm sorry for making that joke.
To be fair.
that on my end, that's a retarded joke. I mean, that's a stupid joke that I should have not made.
Right.
Yeah, I want to apologize for that.
Yeah, I mean, if you again, there are way better things that you could have said. You could have been like, at least I don't piss
I know.
Yeah, let's.
You know what's fucked up?
At least I don't piss on my phone.
And then we kick him as well, but we only drag him up. We gotta drag him up 15 minutes later to see the result of him taking a shower, bro.
Perfect.
I like that. Bang, bro. This is how you're gonna become a host,
Wait,
Silver. This is how you're gonna become a host. Anyways, if anyone else wanna come on stream,
Hang on.
Fuck it, bro. Like, join.
What's up?
He said, "Oh, that's how you're gonna become a host." Denmark, you're not even a host anymore. You're a fucking intern, buddy. You left being a host, and you came crawling back.
Yeah, what was the results from Friday when he had his complete meltdown?
Well, you like I think you went over it, but it's like he's going on rain. He's not going to be on cast anymore, and yeah, he's just not entertaining, bro. He's not good.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not entertaining. Like, you can see, like, I literally cuss every 5 seconds when I was up there. But I feel like, I don't know. I guess when I get, like, when I feel like I'm being, like, I don't know. I guess I feel like when I'm being attacked, I just start cussing and I don't really, like, think logically. I kind of don't really use a good amount of my photography. I can't speak.
No, you're fine. It's but I wanted to. I think
Members
he tried to
waiting.
kick
We doing
you.
call-ins today. Why not?
Fuck
You
it.
know me, members,
Oh, he did.
interns, like, y'all want to join? Fuck it. We don't have Scooter. We had nothing else planned. Let's do call-ins.
That's it. So I'm gonna tell you something crazy. So when I went to St. Thomas and St. John this past year, or whatever, like for like the trip, we actually went past the island, right? And apparently there was like an investor group that bought it, and you could see them doing a bunch of work and shit. And they're actually they're actually building a resort, right? They're building a resort on there to try to bring people in, yeah. And
What the fuck?
start like pretty. I'm like, you're fucking lying, and I'm like, that's they may.
Man, well, I'm heading off here. It was nice seeing you. I'm sorry to hear about.
Peace.
Yo.
Thanks. No, you know right.
Appreciate
Let's
that.
get to Cash, because Cash is fucking lit.
Solid. Cares.
You can see him trying to kick me out that I fucking left before that.
Overall, Denmark, like I think Maisie was going over my interview with him. Fucking yeah. What I want people to understand is that Denmark, if you don't give him alcohol, if you don't give him his baba, he's not going to do well. And then him accusing a viewer of being on the list, and then him being on the Epstein list, and like, come on, bro. Like, I understand it's a viewer, but still, it's disrespectful. You don't
Well,
do
and
that.
on top of it, he's basically just trying to pull headlines out of the news without actually having a knowledge of what the events are.
Yeah, I mean, look, all I'm going to say is this. If I was in Denmark's shoes, I would be like, who the fuck are you talking to like that? Like, who the fuck are you talking to like that? At least I don't piss on myself. Piss myself so much I break my phone. At least I don't trip on myself. At least I don't have beer cans all over my room. At least I'm not a failure to my parents. At least I don't think about suicide every other damn day of my life.
At least I graduated school.
At least I graduated school. Okay, who are you to say this? And you're an intern. You know better than me, bitch. And then I would have left. I would have left.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he is because again, on when he came onto the show, he was like, "You helped my career," and stuff like that. And look, I like him as an entertainer, but I have to call it how it is. You're sensitive. You are like a glass cannon. Like if I hit you, you cry.
I'm gonna have to head out, Huggy. Thanks for letting me clear the air and kind of come up here because, like, I want to say this too, Ken. If you're listening to this, Ken, like I'm still cool with you. I'm sorry that you were kind of put in that position for the most part.
No, you're fine. You're
I
fine.
could, but I kind of understand because like I kind of see where Ken was at with that. Like if you look at Ken, he looks like he kind of like he's kind of uncomfortable at those comments.
No, I would be too. I would
Yeah,
be
but
too
anyways,
if someone.
Ken, I'm sorry you were put in the middle of that. Denmark, I just hope you could fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what? But thank you so much for coming by, buddy.
yeah, appreciate you having me up. See ya.
Nice to see you, man.
Yeah,
Now,
you too.
now, Maisie. Now, by the way, if you have to go at any time, you don't need to say it. You could just dip. It's fine. But since I have you here, I'm going to ask you some questions and whatnot. So,
Okay.
what is your feelings on Gidgy?
I don't like her at all. I think that she lies about her culture knowledge. I mean, the fact that she said that she's the first person to get a pie in the face, she didn't even clarify that she's the first person in low-cal universe to get a pie in the face, which is also untrue. But the fact that she's trying to like pass that off like she made it up, like it was her creation, that has been slapstick humor for over 100 years. And I mean, I know she's old, but she's not that old. you know? The racist arc, I hate that. I hate that. And she dialed right into it. And she also jumped on neo-Nazi show. And she's doing this basically, I think, to lash out over the fact that Scooter is doing better in the universe than she is. She's
Okay.
jealous. So she's jumping on every show, which kind of ruins every show. Like, why does she ever sleep?
Well, you can argue that she does it because she doesn't sleep she because she's trying to support the LCU. And yeah, she's trying to
Well,
support the.
I would say that just looks like desperation. It's like she can't set limitations. She clearly has some addiction issues to either alcohol or some other substance. I mean, there's something going on with her that just really rubs me the wrong way. And I think she probably she's wearing glasses in this video that you showed, right? But
Yes, she is.
oftentimes she does not have glasses on, and she looks like she has crazy eyes because she's opening her eyes so wide to be able to read the comments and respond to them. And so it makes her look unhinged.
Yeah, just
I'm
about. I
gonna-
mean, no, you're right.
I'm gonna try and let my dog come back out here with me because she might calm down if she can sit with me. She
Okay.
right about now is when like everybody in the neighborhood starts walking dogs, and she gets all excitable about that. She wants to free the dogs, right? So anytime she sees a dog on a leash, she's like, "Oh no, why are you on a leash?" And she starts barking. But the whole time she's doing it, she's wagging her tail.
She wants to get walked.
Yeah, and she does. And if it's raining, which we've been having on the West Coast, we've been having atmospheric rivers. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
What
They predicted a La Nina season for us, which mean it would be drier, but it's the atmospheric rivers are something that happens during El Nino, because there's more moisture in the air, and so we have heavy downfall. And we had a pretty bad burn season last year because there was a lot of arsons going on up in LA. Fortunately, I don't live close enough to LA for this to affect me, but all of those neighborhoods in LA that got burned down last year, or not even last year, it was like just 6 or 7 months ago. No, honey bear. Hang on. Those neighborhoods are now going to have mudslides and stuff because there's no growth to there's no growth yet to actually stop the water from just tearing through the soil. Sorry, I'm getting all technical with you.
No,
Come on,
no.
baby, come on, roll up with me. Come here. She's just like looking at me. She's so funny. She's cute. She's a cute dog. Anyhow, but yeah, what do you got on? I don't know if you've watched any of the stuff I've done.
I have I have, but what I tend to do is like I watch what you do, like I watch what people do, then I watch the original content. Um,
Yeah. To form your own opinion. That's
yes.
right.
So yesterday I sent iVixie your video of my interview with Denmark because you cut it out. Which was good. I appreciate you cutting it out, but yeah, but some people like the raw thing. But for this thing right here that I want to go over, like you see Gidgey really. I had never seen an intern like Joe Pesci in my life. This man, he gives me this thing like he thinks he is a big shot because he came from Becky's side of the fence.
Oh, he
And then,
did.
yeah, he came from Becky's side of the fence. He became a nomad of sorts, an entertainment nomad. Comes to the Keemstar, uh, comes to the LCU, and tries his best to work his way towards getting a position as a host. He wants to get paid like a host. So let's continue. Like I said, I
Oh
want
well,
to.
on top of that, he keeps talking about how he wants to move to LA. And I don't think he has any concept of how expensive it is to rent an apartment. It's basically, our area is more expensive than anywhere else in the US. And we don't even have the advantages of like what's going on in New York with rent control. The only city in LA that I am aware of in the LA County that I know of that has rent control is Santa Monica. And it just puts a percentage on how much you can raise the rent each year, so that it doesn't spike up. But like everywhere else, it can spike up considerably. So for instance, when I moved back to the Orange County, see, she's still, hang on. When I moved back to Orange County, my rent was somewhere around $12.50 per month. Honey, bear, no, 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 no. It was like $12.50 a month. They are renting the same apartments now, which are kind of catty corner to me, for over twice that much. Over twice that much. And they're more expensive in LA than they are down here because we're not close to a major metropolitan type of area, right? We're far more rural, suburban. Get out of the trash can. She was napping before I got on the call. I thought I was going to be fine, Huggy. Honey, don't.
Listen, your dog
But
is.
yeah, so
Mhm.
it's very interesting because not only do we have because this whole Amber Lynn Reed thing, not only do you have coverage from the React channels to the LCU, but Girl World is going nuts, right? And so there's a ton of commentary coming out of the Girl World side of the house right now. And that's what I covered before before my mom woke up from her nap, basically. There you go. Now she's been good. Come on, you can curl up with me. So, what are your thoughts?
I think that you're right. I think if Pesci does decide to come to LA, it's not going to be as easy as you think it is. And this stream here is like I want to the title of this episode is pride is not a flaw, it's a fact. And it's essentially like for for Pesci has pride in his heart, but it's misguided. He was thinking that he had this great idea for the beginning of a show. He thought that he knew what he was going to do. Like he wanted to do a monologue, call-ins, and talk about Gidgey. That's all it was. And then it got shot down. And remember, he's an intern. And you could suggest it, you don't have to lead with it. It's not like he's big kahuna all of a sudden. But he tried to make it sound like he smart about it. But I'm going to play this video just so you guys could get a taste of it.
He has made me realize that I can own who I am. And it is so amazing owning that because I realize things. Shut up, intern. Shut up, intern. So, one thing I wasn't was true to myself. I thought I had to. I thought I was selling houses again. You know, hey, I understand I'm asking you to pay 2.7 for this, but it's on the ocean. I understand it's the Gulf of Mexico and it smells like shit half the year and it's fucking brown, but hey, it's the Gulf of Mexico. Willie, I love you. I promise we're going to read these donos. That's why we have interns. They're paying attention. They'll read. So, all right, I got real good at glazing. And Billy said it last night and it really hit home because it's something I've said privately. And that is, I have been that Stepford wife. You act a certain way in public. You don't go out this way. You don't say this. You don't do that. Anybody that knows me in real life or knows my type, and I do have a type, Billy is absolutely right. But I have not been true to myself and I have not been true to you guys. So, first of all, today, I'm going to do truth to anyone and anything. You may ask me on the back of a 20 any question you want, and I will tell 100% truth as long as it does not break my NDA with Keemstar, and I have one other NDA in my life. So unless it does not break those two things, I will answer anything truthfully. I will also tell you truthfully how I feel about anyone and why I feel that way. Not just a Tina D moment when, you know, the hottest thing that's hit the LCU since the LCU, and I'm talking about the brand new bus cast. You know, how quick was she to shit on that? Wasn't it? Wow, ouch. I know I'm not that bitter. And that is, you're absolutely right. We're going to break a lot of walls today. We're going to break the walls that I'm going to glaze this idiot down here who thinks...
Sabotage!
Listen to this. You ready for this? You ready for this?
And I can actually...
Now, granted, that sounded like a very good idea for a show. Every 20 the show gets, you could... Gigi will tell the unfiltered truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But it got so messy because Pesci didn't want to shut up about him getting sabotaged with his rinky-dink plan. It gets, and then I want people to also pay attention to Cat Lady. Cat Lady's a nice lady or whatnot, but I just want you to see because people keep on saying that Gigi doesn't do anything, like Gigi didn't do a factory into Queens or whatnot. I want you to guys to understand something, and I hope I can illustrate this also while I talk about Pesci and and Gigi being very mean to Pesci too. Like Gigi being mean to Pesci got Pesci to get prideful and start looping about the whole fucking monologue thing, which was dead, which was gone. But his pride took a hit, so he didn't want to let that shit go. For content of people paying $20 for Gigi to say her truth about people. I would have been interested to hear Gigi talk about Boogie and Phantom and fucking Savage and Your Mama. Like, I wanted to hear these things.
But do you think she would have actually given you her truth?
The problem is, Maisie, I don't know. Because she had, I don't know if you heard what she said, but just in case you didn't hear it, she was like, as long as it doesn't break my NDA, I'll say everything. So you run the risk of like paying a 20 and then it hits your NDA, and then what? Do you get refunded the money back or like you get something else? Like I'm confused on that.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I did figure out how to pull it up on my mobile, so I am hearing it. I'm seeing it.
so I don't understand what the fuck she's doing. Like I understand what she's doing, but like you like I said, if I would want to say I believe that she would say it, but then again, she said the truth about Local Live, and then Boogie came in with his small peepee in his ass, bull bullying fucking Gigi into crying and getting off the internet, which again, people look at it as like, oh, Gigi's weak for doing that. But you know what's even weaker? Her son leaving in solidarity for her mother, and all of a sudden they come back because I guess they missed the LCU. One of the
Yeah, and I guess Scooter has claimed that he actually owns the house and she is there as, like he's taking care of her.
no, according to your mama, that's a lie. It's the other way
Oh,
around.
well, that's
Well,
interesting.
I'm taking what he's saying, okay? Just like how Scooter took the whole idea that your mama is doing the show in the basement while her while his girl is paying for everything. Like I'm taking that information just like how Scooter took it. Like he believes that shit. So whatever the case is.
Well, I can prove him wrong right now. They do not build basements in the LA area because of earthquake risks. So that's simply impossible. Like you would have to own a home that predates the 1970s, which a lot of buildings are like that, but they had to go through this whole situation of like securing the foundations on all the properties after the major 70 quake. And then again, they had to do it after we had Northridge, we had Landers, we had Whittier. So there were big earthquakes out here in which they had to do retrofitting. And that's why you don't see, there's a few skyscrapers right in downtown LA, but nowhere else. Like everything's pretty level. And so you're not going to find a lot of tall buildings in the Southern California area which is also why we take up so much land mass, because there's a huge population. There is somewhere between 4 and 5 million in Orange County, and there's somewhere between 12 and 14 million in LA County.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're it's enormously dense out here. And it doesn't look like it. If you look at a map and you see like all this desert next to us that's completely vacant, because who the hell wants to live in the desert? And you look at the East Coast and that's highly concentrated. You know what? The East Coast, they don't have a lot of basements either. They might have tiered houses. But what I found unusual about living on the East Coast for a few years is that a lot of places don't have garages, and so you're leaving your car out exposed when it's snowing. So we had to we went to stay over at my ex-boyfriend's father's house, and we had to dig our car out, and we had to get the snow shovel out to try and get out of there. Yeah, it's just, there are a lot of misconceptions about what's available in certain areas. And I'm telling you, basements for the most part are not a thing in Southern California.
Thank you. I think, I can imagine he has a house and the garage. The garage is old school, next, it's part of the house, but on the ground floor. But whatever the case is, again, I want to make this very clear. Gagey and Scooter left because they were disrespected by Boogie, and then all of a sudden they came back. And now Scooter just deemed to be someone that is a huge talent. But if he's such a huge talent, why is he not on live?
I don't understand Keem's talent decisions. I do know that he wants to take his stronger hosts and pair them with weaker hosts to make it, and also to increase the viewership on multiple shows rather than stack them on one show. But
back it up.
You ready for this? This guy down here, he's sitting in chat this morning with Cat Lady, and he says to her, "Let me do the monologue. Let me do the monologue."
Yeah.
And I'm talking to her, right? I'm like, "Let him go. Let him go. I want to listen. I want to listen." And we're going back, and this dumb bitch starts reading it out loud because she's deaf. She doesn't, and I'm like, "Shut up." So anyway,
let me explain that.
Shut the fuck up, intern. So anyway, he says, "Cat Lady, do you know what a monologue is?" My hand before Jesus Christ, Joseph, Mary, Keemstar, and Nightmare.
I'm trying to make myself laugh.
See, that's what they do. Those ones okay, here's my problem with this right here.
You know what a monologue is? And you ruined one. I had one planned. I couldn't believe that, because can I tell you why I did it?
Why you did what?
I'm thinking you weren't even going to be here for a while. I was trying to help you out.
Why would you think I wouldn't be here? This is my show. This is her show.
Because you said yesterday, 5 minutes before the show started, you and Cat Lady are going to be in charge of today and tomorrow because I'm whatever you were.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong?
But
I
now,
know that wasn't make-believe. And all I was trying to do was hype up the show. A monologue would hype the shit up.
FYI, this man thinks that he is not a cow. Now let's explain to the cow, while we pull the udders some more, why he's a cow. Pull that fucking song up. Moo, moo, moo. What's her name? The bitch, the hot bitch. And moo, I'm a cow. Well, I can't think of the song. Y'all know the song, all right? Listen to me. So he goes.
When I asked,
never nice to interrupt someone. I used to do
it.
I used to do it. It's a very bad habit, and you're very bad at it, by the way. So okay. I hear yesterday, I'm listening back to Queens. I thought I heard it yesterday, but I was so busy watching Phantom and his snaky ass. Yeah, fuck you too, you squirrely piece of shit. We both.
What did Phantom say?
He has his. Anyway, I'll get to him. Anyway, We're going to deal with what's right here in front of us. I can, look, you know, my son told me pick piles of shit responsibly today, so I'm going to do that. So we're going to start with one, and we're going to move on, all right?
Pick piles of shit responsibly, and then you shit it on me.
How am I shitting on you? I'm being honest.
Never mind.
Never
Sometimes
mind.
they say, oh, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. Just kill them with kindness. I guess I came in with an idea, and something just randomly changed. My apologies.
So let me explain something to you, Mr. Content Creator.
I didn't say anything about content creating. I said, can I do the opening monologue?
I'm going to explain something to you real quick, okay? There are certain things you've done, and I, like an idiot, backed off because you're a man, I'm a woman. I know you're a misogynist pig. I got that when I was listening to you talk to Cat Lady the way you were. But aside from that...
I said, what's a monologue?
Wasn't just that. I've got a whole... Anyway, it does not
Give an
matter.
example.
I will. I've got him. Just shush.
Okay.
Shush. Okay. So...
Cat Lady still hasn't spoken. She still hasn't spoken. What's the point of her being on the show?
And she looks bored too. She's like, she's moving items around, like she's hanging something on the wall. She's just sitting there and smiling. And Gidgey is being just absolutely disrespectful, unintelligible, and she has a history of extreme drinking. And I thought Belushi was supposed to originally be paired with Tech Protect.
No, here's the thing. Belushi is a liability. Belushi, you know what Belushi is? Belushi
Well, you
is like
told
the...
me he came from the Becky universe or something.
No, it's not that. No, he was a fresh face. The problem with Belushi is he's retarded. And when he was given the opportunity for a new show called Lower Cow Crypt, the very first show he was on, he crashed out. And then before he got kicked out, he was the pet of Low Cow Test. Basically, he had to make love to a pillow, hit himself against the wall. He became the joke. He wasn't like an equal. No one gave a fuck about him. So you can't really rely on him to be a co-host.
That's a shame.
I keep on saying this. You don't have to be a solo host, but with times like this when your co-host is absent or they're unable to stream today and you have to stream, you have to be able to carry at least for a day. Most of these hosts cannot carry.
Okay? No, you're right, because he's not hiring actual talent. He's not using a talent agent. He's not. They're not SAG-AFTRA, and he's trying to create an improv troupe, right? So basically, he's using friends and family to recruit. I don't know who Gidgey knows in the universe, but obviously she and Eric, by the way, they've got to know somebody. They have an in somehow, because otherwise, why would they repeatedly get chances?
Well, Eric has he's a nice boy, sweet boy, but he has bad time management. And the problem is that you don't want to make him sad. I think that's the problem. They don't want to make him sad and him crying. The man stress cried because of a Lego movie that he was supposed to do for 2 months. He put the promise out there. He said it.
Yeah, he did.
And
on top of it, I'm not gonna come after him for having whatever delays he has. Because the thing is that he's 25. He still is living with mom, and I know that we're in tough times financially. We're in tough times, right?
That's fine. I don't care about that,
But the reality is he does not have a resume either. He clearly is not familiar with entertainment. So somehow he got let into the network, and they keep giving him multiple chances, and he has an ego that is so overblown. It's kind of crazy. Like, if he was capable of actually just being like middle level, like Ken is, of not being too full of himself and not undercutting himself, right? So that he's just, look,
Everybody,
I'm just
ladies and
another guy
gentlemen.
on the show. But he can't do it.
I want to show you something, Maisie. I picked a random part in the stream. Okay, now mind you, as I said in the very beginning of the show, I was being an extreme bully to Eric. I was saying, like, if you're looking for a cryptid, you should look in the mirror. I said some really horrible things, and I apologize for that. I should never make fun of someone's shortcomings. That's not fair. But I want to show you this little piece. I want you to listen to Eric, and you tell me, as someone that's been in a professional setting, like, I don't know what you have done in your career, but let's just say you were supervisor of this show. I want you to tell me if he has a pass or fail, strictly on what he does. Let's go. Oh fuck! Come on, bitch. There you go.
There's a poll in the chat. Chat, go ahead and react to it. Vote yes or no. Do you want the tech to take over the alien stories? If so, Eric, I don't know if you know this. I prepared a docket on alien stories already. Just in case you didn't want to make one.
Just in case I fucked up.
Yeah, I have one ready to go.
Well, okay.
So let's get the votes in, or do you want to see Eric keep on talking about his
wealth of content? We just got to somehow figure out how to fucking break it out of him, and he's got to stop touching that mustache.
How you feeling, Eric?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. And I'm like doing a lot better than I was the past 2 times. I'm lasting longer on Crypt than I did in Cash.
Yeah?
Still not beating my work area nerds, but you know what? I'm still trying to find my fitting. I think I just need to, like, find something that makes me click, you know?
All right, well, let's do this. While the audience is voting on that, tune into this for me.
This fucking AI nonsense.
I have a
Resident Evil and Silent Hill remakes.
Oh yeah, listen to this, Maisie. I want you to listen to this, okay?
Okay.
So this is Stick Solid. I know him through other servers. Great guy, but when he's drunk, he's a bit of an asshole. But he has a heart of gold. He's asking
What's
him.
What's on his head?
I think it's bunny ear hat. I think, or you put socks on top of it. I don't know. He's Canadian. He's special. Whatever. I don't know. But listen to this.
3 foot.
No, they're
gonna be
shorter.
slightly shorter, just
Yeah.
to come in under, because there is certain length requirements.
Yeah,
There could be 3 for sure.
Yeah, I think like certain roads can't qualify for 3 if it's full length. Eric, what's your dream job?
My dream job?
Yeah.
My dream job is to hopefully work in a...
Now, when you think of dream job, and again, this is not to be disrespectful, but when you think of dream job, what do you think a dream job would be, Maisie?
Well, it depends on where you are in your life, right? Like, my dream job when I was younger was to open a dance studio.
Okay, good.
My dream job now, which is like 30 years later, right, is to be able to do some lightweight consulting.
There you go. You see that? Good. Now, again, I'm not being disrespectful about this, but I want you to hear where his head is at. Remember, he wants to be in the LCU. I want people to remember that. He wants to
Yeah.
be a host. Let's remember that. But this is his dream job.
Movie theater. Dream job?
Yeah.
My dream job is to hopefully work in a movie theater.
Again, you are.
I can't, dude.
You are literally interning for a position in a job that you yourself want to be in. So
That was my very first job that was actually like not under the table. Was in a movie theater.
Right.
And it's not hard to get, and they paid us minimum wage, which at the time was $4.25 an hour. I got a 25-cent increase when they moved me to box office.
Now, here's the thing, though. There's nothing wrong with saying you want to work in the movie theater, okay? But when
Do you know why? I can tell you exactly why he wants to do that.
Because it's easy.
Because you get access to see all the films. You have free. You can, in your off time, you can enter the building and watch any film that you want. And on top of it, you get free popcorn and soda.
So your dream job. I mean, not your, but
his.
His dream job is he wants to work in a movie theater. Okay, then why are you here for?
I don't know. Did somebody like put him up to this?
No, here's the thing. He was on Denmark's show. He cried, like I said, he cried. He stress cried because they wanted him to do a Tinder profile and he refused to do a Tinder profile. Right?
Yeah.
So and he ran the fuck away. Right?
Yeah.
Because Denmark doesn't give a fuck about feelings. So
Hey, I'm back.
So he went around the fucking ether, my guy, and then he decided to go into tech. Because again, this is his chance. He wants to be a host, Maisie.
Wait,
Okay,
so Stick Solid wants to be a host?
No,
No. Eric.
Oh, Eric, yeah. Dude, Eric would like do anything to become a host.
So
I don't know though. I think somebody's putting him up to it because he clearly does not have the drive to do it, and he is not showing up to work. You know.
So okay, fair enough. You want to be a movie. You want to work. He said he wants to work in a movie theater. I would have been like owning a movie theater, but whatever. But let's continue.
Movie theater or a game studio?
Oh.
Now game studio. No.
Oh.
Now wait.
Would you be like a
Now I don't know why he picked movie theater or game studio. I have no idea. Those are two different fucking things. Movie
My uncle works
theater
in a
is
movie theater.
What happened?
I said, yeah, my uncle used to work at a movie theater.
Okay,
the
but
pay is okay, but they're not privately owned anymore, so they're not that good to be working for like they used to be.
Why I'm trying.
That's like a first job. That's like I just got the opportunity to get a job for the first time, and I don't have a resume, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was like my uncle. My uncle and my mom both worked at a movie theater like
Oh.
when they were in high school.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but Eric doesn't have work experience. It's perfect for him.
He doesn't have work experience to do this, but he's doing it. Mind you, he was on Nerds. But what I'm getting hung up on the fact that he's a dream. Now he's a movie theater or a game studio. Vastly different. Vastly different. But let's continue.
game tester?
No, it's like a developer because I have ambitions, dreams to become.
He wants to be a developer. Remember, folks, he wants to be a developer.
Okay, but he hasn't actually gone to any sort of vocational schools or community colleges or college itself.
As far as
Did
I
he
know,
graduate high
no.
school?
I don't
Did he
even
graduate high
know.
school?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Here's the thing. And then again, I know he has shortcomings. I understand that. 1000%. But I've known people that have shortcomings that don't mess up this badly. Listen, he wants to be a. I'm going to stick with game developer of a game studio, right? Now, the thing is that takes its responsibility. The last three streams he had, he had poor time management. He didn't have anything to talk about. Bro, he was tasked to look up information about aliens. And he couldn't find articles about it. Couldn't find video clips of it. Didn't give a Frenchman's you know what about it. And he was be a game developer. This is the mindset Eric has.
I'm a game
I just don't know how he could pull that off.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I live pretty close to Blizzard's headquarters. And I have tried to apply for them before, and they want so much gaming experience that is above and beyond anything I have done. Like I was playing like Nintendo 64 games, right?
Yeah.
And they pretty much are looking for people like him, but I don't know if they have something small enough for him.
Even
You know?
then, it's like you have to have some form of coding, probably.
Right.
And so again, what I'm trying to get at is that if you want to say if in order for you to get that ambition, you have to be able to show that you're capable of doing it. He can't get a Lego movie together. Imagine if
No,
he was in a game studio, ladies and gentlemen.
but it's
Yeah.
starting to make sense now, Huggy, because Tech Protect is marrying Joffy's daughter, and Joffy is a famous game producer.
Right.
Does-
I understand.
So we can make the connections now, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No, they made the connection, but what I'm trying to say, Major, what I'm trying to say to you is like, yes. But if you're telling me you're going to be a game developer, you're trying to code a game, right? There are deadlines to be met. You're not gonna be given infinite amounts of money to drag your feet on a project that's not gonna end up happening, unless you're doing it in your backyard. Again, he made a promise about the Lego movie. All he had to do was do stop motion animation. He had a trailer of some sort about
He had
about the
$500. You could buy a lot of small Lego sets for that much money, dude.
exactly. You mean so again? Sorry.
People actually sent him Legos too. People were actually donating Legos to him and sending them to him. So it's
They
not
could have
only that
sent that to him. You know what else he could have done? They could have sent him the money, right? Like the fucking Legos, and he could have went out and bought fucking like multiple tripods, and like just did different angles of this like phone or some shit. Because I know you could do that nowadays. Like you can do the stop motion thing with your phone, like the frame by frame.
Yeah. But again, what here's what I established, and people who are Eric fans, please let me know in the chat. I am not talking about his IQ. I'm not talking about his fucking looks. I'm not talking about anything. I'm giving you the facts. He was given a task to do Lego sets, a Lego movie, or whatever, a Lego short. It's been what 3 to 6 months or whatever the case is,
Yeah.
it has not come out. And people are giving him so many chances on that because of his shortcomings. Because if it was anyone else, they would get their head shaved, they'd have to eat Tabasco sauce, they would have to rip up their shirts, they would be humiliated. they'll be humiliated like no other person because you're scamming the fans. You're legitimately scamming people, but scamming Keem. But the point is that you made a promise and you're not keeping up with the promise, and you are leaning into the fact that that you you're just Eric and Eric does Eric things. Okay, fine. Now you're
Yeah.
giving.
On top of it too, he's not looking at like the logical path to getting there. For instance, there used to be a very famous film festival in Newport Beach.
Uh-huh.
The theater is now gone, but it used to stand across from Triangle Square, which is a mall. And that's where they did that animation. I can't
All right.
remember what it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but there was an animation festival there, and that's where Beavis and Butthead got their launch because they did a short in that theater during that festival, and that's how they got picked up. And if he wants to do stop motion like freaking Gumby or something, then he needs to put together an actual audition reel and start sending it out to these festivals like that.
It's like it, yeah. But let's continue. I don't want to get too hung up on this point, but I want to show you
Okay.
more.
What kind of game would you develop?
Like back in my youth?
No. Like if you could make a video game, give us like a pitch. What is the video game you would make?
Video game that I would make is something along like my first indie horror game that's like in the vein of Resident Evil and Silent Hill remakes.
Okay, we'll pitch it to him.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Like you're in the fucking
I'm
office
really
right
not-
now. He's asking you what your game's all about.
Yeah.
Don't tell him what you want to do. Pitch it to him. What is it?
Yeah.
What are you making, buddy?
Tell me the main character, what he's about, what the story is, what his mission is in life. Let me hear it.
Give me a second. I'm trying to.
Because I might know someone in the game space that you can talk to.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's Joffe.
And you do have a shot because Jaffe was actually
No. I want
things down like 1 hour.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, I could have easily done that.
Oh yeah.
Bring to a show.
Now they're going to talk about preparation. Now watch this. Watch what he says. Right.
You know, it's unfortunate too because I was watching Crypt and I like Tech Protect's sort of rising up. He's doing much better now that
think
he's
they're
kind of
talking-
cut the edgelord behavior. And to have him paired up with these failures, constant failures that he's getting, is well, I guess he's handling it well. Maybe it just proves that he can work with anybody, kind of like Yo Mama, right? He keeps getting paired with people that fall apart too. Like, what happened to Candy? Why isn't she there? I thought that was a winning formula.
Cammy was yeah. Cammy, I don't know what happened with Cammy. I think Cammy was taken away and given. Yeah, I'll show you. I think she was given away to a second. Well,
It sounds like you're talking about a situation where Cammy was rehomed or moved
Stop.
unexpectedly. I'm ready to look at what you want to show me. Please share the
Shut up, Gemini. Fucking hell. Look how alpha.
Like bring them to climax, not edging.
This is Candy.
That's her.
That's
Does she have like a ton of? Does she have a lot of filters on or something?
I don't know what it is, but like you could tell she has dentures on her mouth. But that's not the hero there. I'm not gonna disrespect Candy like that. But the thing is that you want to talk about interns, right? You have Pesci here being prideful, trying to stand up for what he's doing against against mean old Gidgy. Okay?
Yeah.
Here you have Eric given a 4-day thing, right? 4 days. And you have Tech doing his very best to accommodate Eric's abilities. Because he wants to
Right.
make it work with Eric. And I heard that he is going to have, so it's going to be, if it works out, it's going to be himself, Eric, and Joffy. Okay, I've met Joffy. Joffy is a no-nonsense character. Joffy will make Eric cry unless Tech pulls Joffy to the side and tells him to not be so mean to Eric. Okay, that's the plan that's going to end up happening.
And he may or may not follow that advice too. You know?
Exactly. And then and then look, he's doing a show, Maisie. What he's doing, he's opening his gifts. He got a fucking Lego fucking whatever, a Batman mobile.
What are your talents, Eric? Can you juggle?
Huh?
You know how to juggle, Eric?
He's more preoccupied with the fucking present than him doing a goddamn show.
Yeah, I know. It's called hyper focusing.
What are your talents?
My talents? I really don't have any talents.
Yeah, you. Why are you here for? Like, what are you here for? Like, I'm confused at this. Like,
How did he even get picked up? I'm baffled by this.
I think I see. Well, my theory is that if you pay Pig a lot in the LCU, people will notice you, and then if you decide to, if you go on, so if you donate $10, you're allowed to be a member. You become a member of a particular show, okay? And then on that, you could go on to that particular show, and then you could be guest starring or whatever the case is, right? For instance, Nerds had their thing, and then you could go into the members only thing, and then you could do that. I think Eric grinded his way into that, got a position where himself, Glammy, and Zay, and then he became a permanent host. And then he had a thing with him and Glenn. I did a video on this. He did a thing with Glenn. He did a thing, and then he got fired. Buff took the spot. Then he became an intern for Nerds again, and then that's when Eric decided to Actually, sorry, Maisie. Like, I'm going all over the place, and it's like, where's this motherfucker taking me? I'm gonna take you to a really cool place. I want to show you a contraction between him, between this Eric and the Eric you see here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Members only. Okay, where are you? Look out that. Okay. Fat camp.
The Wayback Machine.
Yeah, I'll show this
other-
part.
Jesus Christ.
Who was that other guy
Eric?
that got
I never
canceled
thought
too?
you would get flipped by Zay?
I am speaking, Glammy. If you talk over me, I will end up firing you.
Also saying things to me, and what was I gonna do? You were saying
You
things
know
that
I'm gonna
were
go
literal.
straight. I don't even need my mother. I'm gonna be my own man to come after you, bitch.
I want you to look at this compared to this.
still have lots of room to improve, but I am doing it. I'm gonna be. The only reason why I haven't been talkative as much is because. Okay. Hey.
Wow. Well, it's
Also,
because
can
he
I
was
just
full of
say
hot
one
air.
thing?
Yeah.
If it comes down to two hosts, can me and Zay take over nerds?
What? What? Can me and Zay take over as nerds?
And this was after Buff was already added.
This was before Buff was at. This was back in.
It was before Fat Camp, so they were trying to get rid of Glammy, right?
After Fat Camp. This is after Fat Camp. So yeah,
Oh.
Eric was trying to get rid of Glammy. There you go.
What do you mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed having Glammy on, but me and Zay, when it's just the two of us together and just shooting our shit and just talking whatever we want to talk, both on and off, we have really great chemistry together.
Can we get Glammy in here? I think we need Glammy back in here. Boogie, are you listening to this?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
Eric just asked me to kick Glammy off of Nerds.
If something happens to Nerds where she gets kicked out, I'm gonna lose my friendship.
Why would that be? That's bullshit. Why would you lose her? If she's your real friend, then guess what? You won't lose her just because you're not working together.
Wait, I'm confused. I went to go check something else, so I missed something, and then people said come back in.
Eric's in there trying to take your job.
Well, Eric just told us that if Nerds goes down to two hosts, could it please be him and Zay?
Yeah, guess who asked to make that happen? Yeah, that's right. It was me.
Don't try to come after me, bitch, because I will come at you back.
You came after me first, asshole. You came after me first, sitting there saying that I was mid at my wedding. You jumped on me first. You don't want me coming after you, then don't come after me.
You were calling me all these things, like calling me Zay's puppet. It's like, I'm my own man, motherfucker.
We're still gonna be friends, no matter what shows we ever end up on. We are still gonna be friends.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. You know, the thing is, yeah, I'm wondering, was he a referral from Zay in the first place? Because he clearly has no business actually being in entertainment. It's not, not only does he not have the dedication to actually showing up on time and producing content, but he also has an outrageous ego for considering his abilities, like, and the fact that he hasn't delivered. And like, if that was me or if it was you, I think that you and I would do everything to prove our worth, right? And this guy is so fucking lazy, pardon my French, that he can't make a case for himself. He's unwilling to do the work.
Well, right here, he was like, if Nerd goes to 2, can it be me and Zay? Like, he's looking out for his friend.
Yeah, and he's also attacking Brantley's bestie.
But if you look at, you look at this, right? Compare and contrast, right? You look at this. He's all full of hot air, right?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
No.
What are you good at?
Eric, I'll be that fucking guy. I'll be that guy for a sec. It's pretty obvious to me and everybody else that you like streaming. You've already, you're loved by quite a few people here. That's why you're still here, right? Including the higher ups.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you jumping on shows, including this one, time and time and time again, which I respect. I always said that. Anyone that keeps trying has my respect. But it sounds like at some point you're having like I have ADHD and I get blocked sometimes when I get anxious. Sounds like you're getting anxious. You're throwing out ideas about aliens and what you can bring to a show, and then when the camera turns on, the show starts, this anxiety block hits you like a ton of bricks and you don't know how to fucking move. That's what I'm seeing.
I did not even think of that. Maybe you're right. I do have anxiety block.
Well, maybe you do, but here's the fucking bottom line. If you want to fucking actually be on a show and, you know, stream or be a host or whatever the fuck you want to do, you got to figure out some way when that block hits you to realize that that block is hitting you and get over it and start producing something for the audience, something interesting, right? You have to push through it. It can't just be, oh, I have anxiety block and I'm just going to shut down. Oh, I don't know, right? Oh, do you want me to leave? I don't know. You gotta throw that shit in the garbage and push through it. Force yourself to push through it, right? And did you prep for this show at all? Do you have notes? Did you do anything?
No, I didn't, and I should probably start doing that.
Well, why didn't you though?
I probably should start doing that.
Yeah, he has no other job. He's on disability. So why doesn't he have all the time in the world? Like
He has
his
4
disability
days.
is not like mine. Mine is a physical disability. It's not a mental delay, right? So there are lots of times where I just cannot be available because I have to rest, right? Or my walking ability is limited.
Yes.
But in his case, there's a difference, by the way, between ADHD, high performing autistic, and straight up autism. And I think that he's more closely, I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, but I think he's more close to actual autism.
But here's the thing, Maisie. Is that people have said to me behind the scenes that he does a lot for his family. That he helps his grandfather, his mother, everyone. That he's a good kid, right? Which is great.
Yeah, I've heard that, but that's probably things like, can you get the groceries out of the car?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Cases. Oh, but whatever the case is, right? Okay, now he does a lot for his family. That I'm gonna put that up to a point to Eric, right? Now,
I don't even think that guy can mow a lawn, to be real with you.
but hold on. Because again, on the Huggy Show, we're not. I'm gonna not do ad hominem attacks. I'm gonna show proof. I'm gonna show receipts. Here's the thing. If you're doing everything for your family, right? That's fine. But if you are asked to do a show, then you should be able to plan a show or do your part to be to be a part of the show, right? Have little notes, have topics on hand, what have you. Plan it out just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I would assume that there are an actual list of the job description and the job requirement, right? And it seems like he doesn't match any of it. If that's what's that?
Yeah. No, again, a lot of people think they could do, like I said, to the title. Pride is not a flaw; it's a fact. Everyone has pride. The thing is that with Pesci, with Eric, with Denmark, all these three have something in common. They think they deserve to be a host, and none of them exhibit host type of ability. Pesci doesn't lead Pesci gets off at one point and he can't salvage it. Eric has bad time management, doesn't wants to like one last minute prepare for showing UFOs, which again there's so much conspiracy theories with UFOs. You could have
Yeah,
listened to a podcast, you could have done notes, you could have done whatever. And Denmark needs to think of what else to do besides drinking and calling people the same people are on the list.
yeah, and Denmark is delusional for thinking he's going to come to LA and just get an acting job because this will be their only resume, right? And if they point to this work as their resume, that's going to be disastrous for them.
Oh, of course. Of course. Now, I'll put a pin on that. Let's go to
I
this.
say I have nothing planned. And you believe that? It scares me. It does. It frightens me. It frightens me that you think that Hiller Keemstar would ever tell someone he wasn't taking no for an answer when they were told to come back. When they were fine staying away. Weren't streaming, wasn't a detractor, but Keemstar said he wouldn't take no for an answer. So you think Keemstar would do that for someone that didn't have a plan? You didn't think in your amazing intern brain, because you're not a cow, you didn't think, oh, she's just playing it up for the chat.
What are you even talking about? You sound silly because of this reason. I just said I wanted to do the monologue. Well, you're bringing up Keemstar. This is nuts. You know what I mean? You're going off. I'm thinking you weren't going to be here because you said yesterday it's on YouTube.
Right.
Those were exact words verbatim.
So since I did say that and you are an intern, what do you have planned for today?
Okay.
I'm listening.
Well, I was going to give my theory on why I was sent up here, but I don't think there's no way you would let that happen because, it's very critical.
We're listening.
All right. Well, part of me believes that, when I was sent here originally, I was kind of like, well, Rebel was one of the last shows I thought I'd be sent on. But I think Keemstar kind of sent me here maybe because he said, well, Pesci's as good as he claims. Maybe he'll be able to give us a full evaluation of Rebel and where they at, where they stand, strengths, weaknesses, and etc. But judging by the way you handled that opening, me being critical would definitely be cut off by you. You keep milking whatever.
No. I'm not cutting you off. Please keep going.
You're the one that went viral for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, but the word
you
is
know what I
viral.
mean?
The word is viral, right? The word is viral.
Good.
What did the LCU talk about yesterday?
No, congrats. I think the one thing I regret is I probably, since I didn't have much to add, I should have backed out. But I get the whole thing, what happened yesterday. But sometimes you want it to happen differently.
I'm waiting for the critical part. You said you had a show planned. You were going to knock us away. I'm waiting. You're an intern. I asked you to plan a show today. I asked you to get with Cat Lady and get a show planned. So what do you have planned for me?
Yeah, well, it kind of changed. I just said that she sent me a message. Huh?
Why would it change? You don't have any ideas?
Well, how about this? I'll give my evaluation of Rebel then. How about that?
This is the opposite of Eric. He has a lot to say, but it's a word salad. Okay?
Yeah, but he's also being talked over because she's being the ultimate Karen. I think that's basically the character she's adopted, is being the ultimate Karen who by the way, when did she become a host again? I thought she was still an intern and she owed reparations to the black members of the cast.
Oh, you have lagged behind, my friend. No, she took pictures with fellows, with individuals. Then she came back, and then she got caught going onto a show. Now, granted, she got caught going onto that podcast you were talking about, but the thing is, she didn't say anything. She didn't She didn't say no Edge, no Game Awards, right?
No,
So
but they do have footage of
they-
her laughing along and supporting it.
Yes, yeah. Look, yes. She was supporting, like she was drunk out of her mind. Again, There's no excuse for it. But the thing is that she was just there. She's used to the environment. Okay. So then they do this whole stupid bit where Scooter cried because Gigi ruined his opportunity, and then they did a whole nother bit where she kicked Gigi out the house, and Gigi was crying. Then she came back, and then she got bullied by Boogie, and then she left off the internet. Which that would have been a good $20. That would have been a good 20 to get. So are you telling me that Keem wanted you back so badly? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think that's what she's trying to say, but it sounds like more like she realized that she needed the income and she begged for him back by basically presenting an idea to him of what if we do X, Y, and Z. And he likes her planning because probably a lot of the hosts are incapable of actually planning, right? She's a bit older, so she knows how to do that, despite the fact that she appears dysfunctional. She probably can at least get that much done maybe in the morning before she starts hitting the hot and toddies, right?
So
But
so now we got to a point where yes, is she is talking over him, but there was a pocket to when instead of him, she's saying what you have planned. What he could have done is that the stuff that he wanted to do, he could have just did it. The monologue that he keeps on bitching about throughout this video, he could have done it. He could have
I agree with you.
He could have critiqued. He could have done the critique. Because Cat Lady is just far gone. She's just watching. She's just a paid viewer at this point. She's not saying, "Hey, get your co-host." You could say to your co-host, "Hey, Gidju, give me a minute. I want to say something real quick." Gidju's not the type of person to be like, "Nah, bitch." No, she wouldn't give. But Cat Lady's not taking that mic. Pesci's taking the mic. Gidju's taking the mic. This bitch, Cat Lady's not taking the mic. Let's continue.
Oh, please. Please do.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, my evaluation of Rebel. The way I was saying, yeah, go ahead and read the dono.
There's a host talking.
That's okay.
Okay.
Can I just read through these donos real quick
That's
before
so
they all
rude.
pile up, and then you can get.
I got something for you, Gidge.
Okay, one second. I gotta
Oh
make
my
sure
God.
that I start at the beginning. 1 second.
Mind you, she just said that interns read donations. Why the fuck is the host reading donations? I'm just saying. Like, you
Why
just
aren't they? You know what? And the only reason that they have them actually blast on these shows is because Keem can't read. Because most shows that you watch, or that I watch at least, they will just have them appear in a box on the bottom of the screen. And then when they get to a good stopping point, they'll read what it says on the bottom of the screen. But Keem can't read. He's, I guess, severely dyslexic. I mean, he stated that. I'm not making that up.
Oh wait. I misspoke wrongly regarding to the podcast. She went on that podcast. She was super drunk and she should not have been there. One bit.
Right.
Regardless of her laughing or not. She said she should not have been there. So that was a fatal mistake on her part.
And she did that because Scooter has just gotten a promotion, and he was on, I think,
looks
Aussie
horrible.
when it happened.
Yes. I just I really did misspeak on that. Yes. She didn't say nothing, but her being there is still just as bad and stuff.
She was lashing out against her son.
Yes, it's just as bad, equally or even more as bad. You're there. You put yourself in a position where there's hate and racism and whatnot. But I want to make that thing because someone pointed it out to me and like you're right. I messed up on that. Let's continue.
The worst that can happen.
I'm sorry. I just can't let him sit there. I
Don't
sorry.
want to. No, it's okay.
Daydreamer 2021. Pesci, you're supposed
to get to that.
I didn't say anything you did or comment on anything you did. So what bus was there?
We'll get to it. Keep going.
Yeah. 1 second.
Do I have to
Sorry, I
fast
liked
forward?
it, so I knew I would read it. I had read it, and of course I bounced around.
Oh my god, 1 second.
Polly D.
19.
Just
Okay, my evaluation of Rebel. The way I was said. Yeah, go ahead and read the dono.
There's a host talking.
That's okay.
Okay.
Can I just read through these donos real quick before they all pile up, and then you can get.
I got something for you, Gage.
Okay, I'm sorry. Have your co-host back.
Anything you did or comment on anything you did.
Sorry, I liked it, so I knew I would read it. I had read it, and of course I bounced around. Polly. She is hot under the collar, and she is ready to race. I can't wait till I get a baton. Huge today. Let's get it. Thank you. Polly D2375. Gonna be funny when he's above you in A circuit. Sour Power Lives at 1 Local Rebel gift membership. Thank you so much. And if you were gifted that membership, please remember to thank him. And let's see. DJ Brewster. Joe, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you right now? W. Gitchy.
Not bad. A little bit confused, but just let me know when I'm up.
Can I help?
I think I got through it. Thank you.
I got something.
Everybody.
Can I help with your confusion? I mean,
yeah.
I'm like 5 joints in, and what is this, 500 milligrams of THC in? If I can handle a conversation, surely you that's sober can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So explain
I said I was
something
about
to
to
me.
give my,
well, before you do
I was
that,
about to give my evaluation of Rebel.
The whole audience is holding their breath. Give me a second. I got to hurry because I don't want him to die. All right? Listen.
Okay.
Why is it not one person, not 2 people, not 3 people? Now, 5 motherfuckers sent me a clip of you. Why would that happen?
I don't know. Did I say something about you?
I don't know. Did you? Feel like I should be the one with the bat coming at you at the bar right now because I'm about to beat the fucking shit out of your head in a movie.
If I did say something about you, it was definitely nothing inappropriate. It was definitely something in a professional manner. You know what I mean? I definitely didn't say nothing that I wouldn't say normally. You know what I mean? When I asked you what Rebel was about when I came through the door, you laughed, you gurgled, and you gave an explanation of what sounded like a hangout stream. Now, Cat Lady actually had a great definition, and she's very talented. They don't shine enough light on her skills over here. You know, that was one of the things I evaluated when I was here. The other thing is, the other day when you failed at telling that story,
wait.
See, I knew you weren't going to be able to take it. She's like, Intern, what do you got for me? When I say I got something, you just want to shut me down.
No, I'm going to let you keep going, but I need to interject, okay? There are going to be times I'm going to have to interject. You can't just talk for the rest of the show and not expect the host.
I wasn't going to go the rest of the show. I was going to make a point.
Right. Okay, finish your point.
Well, when I asked you what Rebel was about, you said all that shit.
Yes.
The other day, when you told that story about the goddamn shit log and bombed the story, and I tried to take the attention off of that, you and Cat Lady attacked me to where I felt bad and had to back off when we could have rode that to the end of the grade. I didn't even mean half of that shit, but I knew it would fucking touch a nerve. You know what I mean? So I said, I noticed the storytelling was a little off. You got mad that I pointed that out. Well, it was kind of obvious. I kind of was wondering, why was I saying it? I was like, you know what? Now I know why.
Hey, dum-dum, that's not why. It was a great story. It was a great idea. It was well executed.
No, you told that story proper. I saved that story. Go watch.
Who do you want to hear it from? Who would you believe? Would you believe Mike or would you believe Keem when I tell you fucked that up? Which one do you want to tell you that you fucked that up?
The shitlog story I fucked up?
Yeah.
How did I fuck up this shitlog story?
Again, why you will not ever be a host in the LCU, my darling.
Well, I didn't necessarily said I cool being an intern.
Well, good. I mean, I don't know if you're going to keep that at this point. So yesterday, you had something to say in Queen's Chat, correct? You weren't supporting either one of your bosses, your co-host. Well, not co-host.
I did. I donated yesterday.
You're our intern, so we host the show. And you went to Queens and said something about one of the hosts.
By the way, I just want to make it clear. If you are the boss of an intern, you are technically supposed to pay the intern. There's no such thing as unpaid internship anymore. Unless I'm wrong.
I don't know about that. I'm not positive about that. I mean, employment law changes all the time, and I'm not totally up to speed on that. But I know that the minimum wage has gone up to, at least in California, the minimum wage I think is like $18 now. But the rest of the country is lower than that. And I mean, at the very least, give them minimum wage. But secondly, I mean, she's so hard to watch, Haggy. She's just puffing herself up. She's being absolutely rude to him. And, you know, in comparison, when you look at like how Yo Mama treats hosts that are not as easy to work with, he's respectful, he laughs, he tells jokes, he brings the best out of everybody he's sitting next to. But Gidgey is just terrorizing this guy.
So, when are they typically unpaid? Arts and media, these fields remain highly competitive and are most likely to offer unpaid, experience-based roles, though this has become less common. So,
in the entertainment business, there are generally opportunities to appear like in a film where you're in the background. And so this is an opportunity for people who are trying to get into Hollywood, but they're not going to get paid for their time on the set. And their reward is they probably have access to the buffet.
okay, now again, this is a YouTube show. I think legality-wise, they're unpaid. Like
Yeah, I know. That's a problem.
Technically, they're unpaid, but yet they're unpaid. But then they have to do things like rub peanut butter on their bellies or like shave their eyebrows and whatnot. I don't know any intern that does this stuff. Like some interns get coffee, this, but no one has to shave their butthole or eat really bad stuff. Like I don't know any intern that has to do humiliation rituals like that. Like,
yeah, they're basically they're a pale imitation of Jackass, which was probably SAG-AFTRA. It was probably fully unionized, and so everybody agreed to the terms and had compensation for it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas they haven't extended that to internet shows yet, and that's exactly what's going on here. And I think that'll change. I think that based on stuff that Keem is doing, there's going to be changes.
Over here.
Okay,
Why would
one
you
of
do
the
that?
hosts. I can tell you what I said.
I mean, I could give two shits what you said, but why would you do that? I'm just curious.
It wasn't even anything bad. What the hell? Are you delusional? All I said over there was, Gidgey tells me 5 minutes before the show everything was on us. That's verbatim words.
Can you believe
How is
that?
How is that inappropriate by any means?
Yeah,
You're shining a
can I
light
ask you
on
a question? Can I ask you a
nothing.
question? How does that fit within the context of Tina bitching about her complaining about the jewelry? Like, where exactly does that puzzle piece fit in that story?
Oh, they were talking about Gidgey?
I mean, see, it's tangentially related as in it just
He doesn't know that word. He doesn't
Hey,
understand what
Gidgey, I've seen a lot worse said around here. The fact that bothered you is pretty crazy because there was nothing disrespectful there.
Well, what I'm saying is that she's saying, bringing up other things that might be viewed negatively about her that have nothing to do with the story actually being discussed is...
They were already going knee deep.
Well, I mean,
I didn't
so
flare
you
up
felt the
anything.
need to, so you felt the need to pile on.
Like,
I had something to say on the manner, sure.
They weren't talking about whether
that
or not
not allowed?
they weren't talking about whether I had a show prepared or not. You said you had something to say on the matter. What you said wasn't about what they were talking
It had
about.
nothing to do with what they were talking about. Now, I'm going to tell you what it looks like from an outsider. An outsider who sees that kind of action says that's pretty fucking snaky, because it's adding fuel to a fire that you weren't even invited to. Right?
Snaky would be saying something inappropriate. I said something that happened to me.
You can create like a code.
Why there? Why did you say it there?
There is no code.
Because I've always been a Queens fan. What do you mean, why did I say it there? Been a Tina fan since day one.
Nothing wrong with that. That has nothing to do with it.
To do with your interjection that was in no way related to the topic of conversation.
You guys are making nothing out of nothing. It'd be one thing if I called Gidgey a piece of shit or whatever. I just said what I was told.
Hey, idiot. Just so you realize, when you tell a host, when you actually believe, you fucking dumb idiot, when you actually believe that a host in the LCU doesn't have a show planned and can't, and even if they're stupid enough not to, doesn't have the forthwith to pivot and create a fucking show, you are stupider than you fucking dress.
Okay.
Okay, Huggy, I gotta drop here.
I am here for it today.
Thank you
But
for
I have
coming by.
I just have a last minute statement, and then I'm gonna drop. I might, if you're going on long enough, I might come back after dinner. But Gidgey is incredibly condescending without the intelligence to be that way. You know what I mean? Like intelligent people wouldn't be condescending. They'd be understanding and they'd be actually raising people up and trying to improve how they perform. But her entire shtick is just being horrible to everybody, right? But anyway, I gotta jump. I gotta make some dinner because I have to eat early, so I'm not like it doesn't sit in my stomach. And then if you're still on, I might jump on. Plus, it seems like your other friend would rather have you one on one rather than have me included. So um, I will chat with you later. Thank you for including me.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my god, fucking Tina. Let's get to you.
Hey, because tomorrow I got a whole nother one to do, and the next day another. So today
There's nothing to say.
you win the prize. You win the I am stupid and I got glazed by Gidgey. Win. You win.
You said you said you grew thick skin, and that comment on that super chat got to you like this. That comment is nothing.
You're not listening to me when I tell you it's not about the content of the words. It's the fact that you tangentially.
I'm gonna let everybody know what I put on the
into a
super chat.
conversation that's got nothing to do with you.
I said Gidgey told me before 5 minutes before the show that it was on me and Cat Lady. That's it.
That's it. That is it. That is what. That is all he said.
That's what's got Gidgey going nuts.
Yeah,
that's where I crossed the line.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. What's got Gidgey going is the fact that you chose to have the practice of going to a different show that was bitching about her about something completely different, and in their comment section decided to bring up something that has nothing to do with what's up for discussion that would be negatively
talking about
Gidgey. Period. Talking about me doesn't mean that you bring up that one time I had to wipe my pisslet and at another time I lost my handbag in a conversation about me burning somebody. Because
that's
just because
debatable.
my name's in it doesn't mean that it belongs in this conversation over here.
Okay. To anyone that has a special needs child and has that kind of patience, God bless you. I don't have that kind of patience. I don't understand if you're not right, if you don't. Do you know how to read and write? Hello?
Yeah. How are you're talking to me like I'm slow. What? Are you serious?
Yeah. 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 Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I am. I'm so fucking serious. And dear God, help us. You're the easiest. That's the craziest part of this. You're going to be the easiest for me out of everyone. Oh, well, Phantom.
Yeah, because I didn't say anything. The easiest. I didn't say anything.
Okay, let me explain something to you. How about this? Okay.
Gidgey is calling you out, like not Panda, like Pesci. If I was you, I would have been like, listen here. I don't want to have to make you cry like Boogie made you cry. I know what your triggers are. Stop pushing me. Stop it. Because she has triggers. She has weak spots. Because at this point, she's saying you're slow, you're this, you're that. Like, come on. You're an intern, okay? But at some point, you need to be treated like you made a mistake. Okay, but at some point, she's calling you slow. She's doing all this other stuff. Fight back. Punch back. You might even get a reward for it because I don't know if everyone else has love for Gidgey like they claim they do. Just say that, yeah, Boogie is right. You are a horrible mother, or something along those lines. Just say anything instead of you looping about the fact that. And I don't believe Gidgey's a horrible mother, but we saw how that comment was like a liver shot to her. It was horrible. Like, go, do things. Like, don't just stand there. Like, do you really desire to be on the show so much that someone's calling you slow and essentially special needs? Come on, Pesci. Show some type of pride in yourself. Not pride about this whole monologue thing. Please.
So, what if
A for effort on overhyping the Pesci comment in Queens like I did some kind of mystical weird shit.
Is like a magic spell or some kind of potion we could get where you could understand like a concept that's been explained to you about 4 times now?
A blue one.
You're still very stuck on.
Stupid. He's not this stupid.
It's
There is no
way
way
for a
he is this
specific
stupid.
word.
There's no way. Look, this batch of interns, I'm not gonna lie, they are so fucking. Oh, there are so many of them. But again, I'm gonna focus. I'm focusing on one. I get it. I'm focusing on one today. Okay, dude. You understand that your job as an intern is to do anything possible to help the show that you are an intern on. Number one.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, that's why I brought you up over there.
They were already talking about me. You didn't bring me up.
Good. Well, then why'd you get upset then? I was already added into the conversation. You said I was talking about something that wasn't being talked about.
They weren't talking about if I had a show prepared or not. You know why? Because Mike knows.
You'll be fine, cat lady, I promise.
Mike knows that I'm talented enough that even if I didn't have a show planned, I would figure it out and it would never be known. But I'm smart enough to have, guess what? What are we at? Like 7 different show ideas right now that we could pivot to at any given moment. Because I will never be that bitch. And then?
Yesterday, never mind.
Come on.
What I'm saying is,
fucking pussy. Jesus Christ.
Okay. When I'm in, first of all, you came out and said when I was in the member waiting or wherever I got pulled in when I was talking to Cat Lady, you tried to get on my case because I was hyped about possibly opening the show up in a monologue. You said I was talking to her funny because I asked her if she knew what a monologue was. We're in the LCU universe. There's a lot of shit I don't know what it means. If someone asked me, I wouldn't be afraid saying no. I didn't say anything inappropriate. You tried to blow up everything I did. I heard the way you were talking to Cat Lady. Yeah, I was psyched about. I was trying to get a hold of you to see if I could open the shit.
Cat Lady, follow my lead. Just relax. You'll know when to come in. You'll know when to come in, Cat Lady. It's okay. We got this. I can do
this.
this.
A problem with confidence. Yeah, what's wrong with it? I didn't know you were going to be there. You literally snuck in like an owl.
Confidence. What confidence? You fold like a wet. What confidence?
I didn't fold. You kept blasting the song like 98 times. Audio. Well, go on. I don't want to interrupt. I'm an intern.
You're single, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
You know, this is going to be like the comment I made about the jewelry. It is so amazing how easy it is. And I love it. You know what? I will embrace it. You want me to be your fucking Becky? You want me to be your whatever? I'm here for it, motherfuckers. I'm here for it. Because watching yesterday, it is amazing. Even watching Queens. As soon as the part comes on, I don't know if you caught it, Cat Lady. As soon as they're like, okay, play the rest of the clip, and they're playing it, and then that's when I started. You know, look, after I talked about the hood ornament, you know, the fucking thing, which I still stand by. After I said that, remember how I was saying Bakeem is so amazing, and before that, remember how I said that, wow, he took the time to have a custom jeweler. There are a lot of you guys that won't realize what that entails. I know how much time and effort he spent and designing and planning, but that's not good content. So Gidgey gets that now. It's much easier to say, Gidgey said it's a piece of shit and she wouldn't be caught dead with it. I think I said it was big and gaudy, kind of like the LCU. How appropriate is that? I think we said that. It's really funny how it got turned around. Really, really funny. How it started out so innocent from a dono on Chubby. And AMAC said nothing. It was all me. All me. I will take all of the blame for saying something about it. Nobody said anything but me. And yes, I think it is god-awful. But I also think that it is more than I would ever think about doing if I was an employer. Just like I said, I am absolutely amazed. And remember, somehow I called Keemstar cheap. Love that. Love that when I talked about just how expensive it actually was and how I knew how much money he spent on it. But I was saying that I wasn't stupid enough to think it was diamonds because someone in the chat was saying it's diamonds because I know how much diamonds would cost. Never once did I say Keemstar was cheap. Never said that. Just understood the difference between, oh, and by the way, for those of you that don't know, moissanite is the best lab-created diamond in the world. It will test as a real diamond. So that is why I use that because I just assumed Keemstar did the very best. But I knew he wouldn't do blood diamonds. So forgive me for making a joke about something that is incredibly large. Again, for the women, it is big. How fucking cool and amazing is it? Just like I said, if you go back and actually watch the 2 streams where it was talked about, how fucking cool, how amazing is it that this man gives a shit enough, not just to honor the 4 OGs or 5 OGs if you count Wings that hit the 1 year, but this motherfucker, no, Keem, in Keem style, goes out, it's so easy to say it since I've already said this. Keem goes out in Keem style and gets it for 40 fucking hosts. So, fuck you very much. Say whatever you want. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Take my words, twist them. Oh, and by the way, fuck you very much too. I protected Amberlynn. I will protect Amberlynn. I am here for Amberlynn. I did not know, nor till this day, do I know that she herself felt like she was bullied. I felt that she was very happy when she left. Told me she was. I think that it is amazing how easy it is to turn Gidgey into a fucking, what did people call it? I can't think of it now. But I saw it. And look, that's fine. Blame me. I don't give a flying fuck. But guess what? Up until I re-listened to that and I re-listened to Tina D, I was going to quit. I absolutely was. There are people that knew it. Shout out, Mar. There are people that knew it. There are people that know me well enough. You know what you don't know? I can be real. And it's hard. It's not easy to tell this idiot that he's a fucking idiot and he has no chance being a host. He's boring as fuck. He thinks he's got something he doesn't. He's a total fucking lolcow. He dresses like an idiot. He looks like an idiot. He interrupts. He has no fucking concept of a bit or any kind of money-making idea. Okay? So yes, I can be honest. You all are not gonna like it. And guess what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm here to piss you off, Tina, just because I exist in this universe. But I will never leave this woman's side. You can fire me. That's fine. But I'm not going anywhere. And each day, tune in. Keemstar has a new announcement every day. Motherfuckers, I have a new bitch to drag. I think tomorrow, will it be Phantom or will it be Pirate? Pirate's not even intern. Why give him any attention? Phantom, tomorrow, your day.
Question, Gidgey. I'll come before the show and I'm like, where's Gidgey? I really got to ask her something. You're listening to me say that and you can't even acknowledge me and hear what I have to say and just hear me out what I was going to do. And maybe you would have caught on.
Gidgey, the thing that is lost, like towards the end, it gets into a very bad loop fest. It gets into a horrendous roundabout because Pesci wants to be petty or whatnot, but there were spurts where I see there be a show that had nothing to do with Pesci being this way. Now, Gidgey speaking about the her point of view, like just still on business in terms of her ornament and stuff, but then she went on and she answered all the allegations without having to go on the show itself. Like she went on her own thing, her own show, and she addressed it without any type of interruption, misdirection, or anything. Regarding with Tina D, think about quitting, not leaving Callie's side. I feel like Callie is like her Watson and stuff. But I feel as though after her attacking her opposition, with Queens and stuff, like you can see that again, Gidgey's really good at once she gets herself composed and once she, once she heals from the shot. Oh, like when she healed from the boogie shot, like she became a whole different beast. Now I did say that Pesci should be like, "Oh, you're a bad mother," or whatnot, because like, in terms of like, say something, fight back, like, do something. But I think she's healed with that, and then she's getting stronger and better. Like, until Gidgey not in the like she decides to be Voldemorted and she's completely banned, she will always have a spot back because she is good. If she wasn't good, she wouldn't be in there at all. Scooter would be just by himself. And then she also addressed the ambulance situation. So in the stream to knock down Pesci down a peg or two, she addressed the major points of the stuff. I don't know if there was more to the show, if there was any looping about Pesci, but I saw the brilliance in Gidgey. And I need to watch more Callie. Is Callie lady like a teacher or something? Because she's really eloquent with her words. Let's continue.
Did you hear him say that? I didn't hear him say, where's Gidgey? I need to talk to her. I didn't hear him say that, Cat Lady. Did you?
Come on, Cat Lady.
You kept asking you did ask where Gidgey was, but you didn't ask to speak to her. You asked.
So am I going to get a shot to talk to her before the show starts? Is she going to be in here? And she's listening to me say this, and they're going to clown on me for what I said to Cat Lady. I was just trying to open the show with something, and you blew that out of the water with that. Didn't even give it a shot. We're just trying to listen there and sabotage me.
How dare you think you're going to open a show on Rebel?
Well, you said yesterday we were together.
How dare you? She is a host. If I'm not here, motherfucker, guess what? She does it, not you.
Well,
you
that's
are
why
an
I tried to
intern.
ask.
She's a host.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask. I said, can I ask her before it starts?
No need to ask. Learn your place.
Heard.
Good.
Can I catch up on comments?
Please.
Willie the Fridge Cat Lady is great. She's looking extra cute today, to be honest. I'll take
Isn't it? It's the
Gidgy, I'm sorry for talking.
Never. I will.
Hey, Gidgy, I never commented on the shit you said yesterday.
A lot of people are going to support me and say, finally, Zay, I heard you. I hope this is what you meant. I hope I'm making my son proud. I hope I'm making my co-host proud. But most importantly, I hope that you guys that have been telling me to stop glazing and be myself, that it is enough. I promise. I'm done being a doormat. I'm done glazing people. I'm done telling idiots they're great. I don't have to. That's the beauty of streaming. I sat there and watched Xylee stir people up with the magic of saying, did you see? And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Did you see the whole thing? No, you saw a clip. Whatever. Look, it's easy. But you know what? I can do the same thing.
Define the same thing.
Nope. You'll know it when it happens. Kind of like scorched earth. We knew it when it happened. You were gonna, I think Mr. Pesci was going to, what were you gonna do? What'd you say you wanted to do? Rate me, rate the show, tell me what you had planned for today. What? Tell me.
No, well, you already kind of ruined that. When you destroyed the monologue, I was going to say, listen, I had a fucking theory why I was sent to Rebel when, you know, this was probably the last show you would have thought they would have sent me. And you kind of just, I'm thinking you were going to be here. And if you were going to be here, we could have built up through it. And I just said, maybe I was sent here to evaluate Rebel. But every time I kind of started getting into evaluation, you cut me off. You said the story thing I ruined. If you go watch that show, you'll see exactly what I did. It's on film. You know what I mean? You're probably talking about something way different. The other day, you got along with me fine. And because I said something that you said to me that wasn't even private, it got you that upset?
No.
I never even said nothing about the chains.
Let me
nothing
explain
about,
something to you. Let me explain something to you. I lied.
I didn't jump on any shows.
I lied when I was nice to you. You know why I think you're on the show? Because when you were up there, I said, oh, dear God, not this guy again. And a minute later, Keemstar said, I'm giving you to Rebel.
Well, it's also partially because of what I did to Savage Dave.
Which, oh.
Okay.
I mean,
well, I guess I was wrong then.
They're all They're all hypothesis. We don't know who's right and who's not.
But I'm going to be really fair, and I'm going to tell you this. It doesn't seem very likely with my
I'm going to be like, I'm a joke. I'm far from a joke.
With my experience in life, for interns to be sent to evaluate existing shows.
Tell me what credentials do you have to evaluate?
Because it could have been entertaining.
Tell me what
I
credentials.
just said I was evaluating my time with Rebel. Because I didn't know what Rebel was.
Right.
When I asked you what Rebel was about, like I said, you gurgled, you did some made some funny ass noises, and you described the hangout show. Cat Lady's definition, much more professional than yours. Between the two of you, you don't shine enough light on Cat Lady's talents. There's nothing wrong with me coming in here and doing an evaluation, even if I am a jokester, because I'm just trying to be entertaining. I said, Keep sent me here to do this. Obviously, he didn't, but I just thought it would be kind of fucking funny if I said that and believed it and kind of went over my time here in Rebel. I wasn't going to talk about what happened yesterday or shit you said about chains and shit, trying to laugh at me. I'm fine.
What?
I didn't get nothing on my shirt yesterday.
About what? Chains. What?
I'm saying yesterday when everybody was covering what you said negative about the chains and the necklaces and all that, I never jumped on any show and said, yeah, Gidgy's a fucking this and that. I said a role I was given to you that I was trying to take serious, and then you tried to fucking make me into a laughing stock where you just kept blaring that music.
Here's like one major thing that you're missing. Let me just tell you. We are all the butts of the joke.
Yeah.
Like you, me, her.
I was cool with it. That's why I was going to come in and say what I said and Gidgy wants to laugh at it like I was being serious.
Hey, right now, you are being a butt of the joke, but right now, you're really angry about it.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Back out or something? If I'm the butt of the joke, I'm the butt of the joke. So be it.
You can keep escalating the joke. You could completely crash out.
I don't know what joke you're talking about.
I'm just saying, like what you're not getting is like you are now living it. You are living being your position. Like it's we are all clowns.
I was told something yesterday, so I was trying to take it serious. And then today, it was like yesterday did not happen for some reason. And I don't know if that's because of how much light got shined on the show.
Well, make a piece. If you can cut him off for a donut, please.
I got a few of them.
Please.
Local funniest home videos. Gidgy, why are you taking your frustrations out on JP? Take it out on the people you really have beef with or you're mad at. Grimm's Galleries. Pesci, can you tell us your opinion on Keem's gift?
I have no idea what that is. The chain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would have loved to have had that. Whether it was made from Gilbert Godfrey, Jim Crick, Huckleberry Finn, I would have wore that if it was a replica all day.
Did anyone say they wouldn't wear it?
I never said you did, lady.
I'm asking a question.
I know. I never said you did. That's why I never commented on that stuff. And you got angry. That's crazy. Because I've always been a supporter of Queens. That's no mystery.
I have no problem with you being a supporter of Queens. You started as a Becky fan. We all know this.
No, it's Tina first. Let's get the story right. It was Tina, and then I just grown to like Becky through that run they had. And it was a great run. I've told this story many times. Tina was my favorite.
It's like you refuse to leave this chair, and we're trying to play like the game where there's like one less chair than enough people, and turning on the music and dancing, and then it ends, and like you refuse to get up and do the dancing part, and you're holding this chair, and this chair is the
How about the electric slide?
Stop.
I'm not much of a dancer.
Stop it.
Head.
Cat lady. Cat lady, hear it.
My
Listen.
Allosaurus, I
I'm just fucking
Just
around.
listen.
I knew she'd start doing all that, so I figured it would kill the air. Look at that. The song that
I didn't really mean that. There's no way. Right?
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course not. I know what the electric slide is. The chair thing is something else.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just.
Like I said, we had a tale of three. We have a tale of three interns. Eric, who given chance after chance after chance to prove himself, but is unable to be prepared, have low energy. Denmark, who is someone that has talent but is not but gets very disrespectful with people, gets very jealous. So basically you have sloth, jealousy, and pride. Three of the deadly sins. And I should have called it deadly sins of internship. Maybe I'll change that to deadly sins of internship. Pride. Pride. I think pride, sloth, and jealousy. Towards the end, it just becomes a clusterfuck of looping and stuff, as I said before. But I just wanted to establish that. I have no clue. 1 second. I have no clue whether or not like Boosted. I don't know if Boosted's gonna come back. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I'm not sure Boosted's gonna come back. Because he said because he didn't want to do jumping jacks. So now because he doesn't want to do jumping jacks, now he is not banned from the LCU but kicked out of the LCU. And let me fix this. I need to fix the thing. Look how crypt. Okay. Feel bad because I'm having wow. There you go. And then I have to do locale. Let me see. Deadly sins of an intern. Pride, jealousy, and sloth. Perfect. I'm gonna save that. So I think that's pretty cool. Then you're going to redirect. I'll do this. And then I'm going to see. I have a lot of stuff for no reason. That's,
Scene.
Let me pause that real quick. Oh, where are you? Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, like I said, everyone, thank you all for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gift of membership. Thank you for all the wonderful times over this Christmas break. I might be doing something for New Year's Eve day and whatnot. You have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching.